Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all, and welcome to day 2 of the NA solo battles. Man, semifinals, Group C and Group D today. We have some very stacked groups. I mean, these groups, I was looking over this list, and wow, we are going to have some battles on our hand on these private servers. Something I still love saying every single time I get to. Being on private servers for these events is a game changer here at Evasion, and honestly, we can't thank BSG enough for that. But without further ado, I am joined today by none other than Jeepo TV. Jeepo, what's going on? How are you?
I'm very well, my dude. I'm very well. It's a nice weekend over here. We started it off right with Evasion, 2 fantastic semifinals A and B yesterday, and I'm just really excited to be here to be hosting semifinal C. I mean, you look down this list, Bunny. Whoo, it's a big one. It's gonna be good.
Very, very true. Well, also, Jeepo, go ahead and tell everybody at home a little bit about yourself before we go any further.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of you guys might know me from hosting before. My name is Jeepo TV. I'm a UK-based streamer out of Northern Ireland, mostly playing Escape from Tarkov. I do dabble in other sort of first-person tactical shooters as well. My focus really is around helping players play in a squad, doing sort of squads, duos in a more entertaining / professional way, let's say. But you know, I die a lot too, just like everybody else. It's Tarkov. So you'll find me on Twitch, you'll find me on Twitter, you'll find me everywhere with the name Jeepo TV right down there. Nice to be here, Bunny.
Guys, make sure you head over and check Jeepo out. I am your host, as always, Unfluffy Bunny. I will be here all weekend giving you the call outs and all of the action that we will be having here. You can find me at Unfluffy Bunny on all socials and right here on Twitch at Unfluffy Bunny also. But enough about us. Let's take a look at the competitors that we're going to be watching today, because they are the real stars of this show. Let's go ahead and take a look at who we will be watching. Go ahead, Jeepo. Tell me who we're going to be checking out today.
All right, so we got Ms. Dunk, we got the Blue Dude, we got Wait I'm Cheating, which is a fantastic name, by the way. We got Big and Grizzly, we got Dill Sweatshirt, we got Papa Elite, we got Mandini, we got I'm Sir Sticky, we got Lettuce Sucks. I'm gonna leave this one to you. We got K3U. I'm gonna call him that until I hear otherwise. We got Cryodraulic, and we got Wilo Suggs as well. So some of these guys, I mean, if you watch Evasion, you're all here. You know what Evasion is. You'll have seen some of these guys in some of our previous games at Christmas, in some of our duos or trios or previous solos. These guys are experienced. They've played competitive Tarkov before. Look, even Miss Dunk's killed me in the past, so she's got to be good. So you know, I'm thinking this is going to be a hell of a ride today.
Yep, it truly is going to be an absolute stacked group, as I've said before. But before we go any further with that, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are Evasion. We are the premier solo battles here on Tarkov. So if you need anything with battles, make sure you guys head over to our website, evasion.gg, so you can find out about the battles. We have information over there about everything, whether it's the calendar to see exactly when the next battles will be coming up, or if you need to figure out a certain rule set, what may be happening during the events today, we have those rules listed over there also. And we also have a nice little merch section, evasion.gg/merch, where you can find all of your favorite things, whether it's jerseys, t-shirts, hats, or my favorite, gamer socks. We talk about this every day with the gamer socks, but a lot of people wanted socks, so we got socks for you. So make sure you check that out. And also follow Evasion on all of the socials, Evasion_GG on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and over on YouTube. So that way you can check back on all of the VODs. And also one other thing, let's go ahead and check those rules for today, see exactly what we're going to be doing. Jeepo, tell everybody what our first event will be for these competitors.
Yeah, so Labs Heist. All 12 players will be loading into every raid together today, guys. Private servers, thank you so much, BSG. First raid is Labs. We have a 25-minute timer. The idea behind it is get into Labs and kill any raiders and PMCs that are in your way. You have to extract with the most value in loot that you can. Points are earned for every 50K's worth of loot. Raider spawns.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Little, I forgot to feed the rabbits this morning to keep the wheels running. I take full responsibility for that, Trent. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me update you guys real quick on everything that has happened, because a lot has happened while things went down. So as soon as we started out, Cryo kills Sticky, Dunk kills Grizzly, Sweatshirt kills Papa Elite, and Wilo. Like, so many people died right off the bat. There's just so much going on. So many people died. But we will get you into this action right now with everybody that's left as we tune in here with K3U Jeepo over here in the server room.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the description of what was happening in chat from chat as well. Big shout out to you guys. I'm not sure why you're taking the blame. We all know it was Philbo's fault here. But moving on, we have K3U moving through labs, and I'm seeing a little bit what we saw yesterday here, Bunny. Looks like people are depositing backpacks, moving through the map, coming back to the loot, picking through it. What do you think of this strategy? I saw this yesterday. It seemed to be pretty effective.
Yeah, we did see this strategy quite often yesterday. I'm wondering if some of the competitors were watching yesterday to try to, you know, think about it. But it's also one of those situations because they do not have max strength. They do not have max endurance. So they are going to be throwing their backpacks down to be able to be more maneuverable whenever they're fighting other players or the raiders that are all over this map right now. Something I haven't seen yet from any of the competitors, though, is a little storage closet like we saw from Apollo yesterday, where every time he killed somebody, he took their backpack, took it to a closet to throw it in there, and went back to it later over and over again. But we'll see how K3U decides to continue to play this. He is hanging around the server area, just chilling, relaxing, and you know, not really pushing too much. Maybe just doesn't hear anything.
I heard somebody downstairs.
There you go. He did hear someone downstairs, but as you say, you know, he has 13 minutes left in this labs raid, which is quite a lot of time when it comes to finding valuable loot. So he's under no real time pressure right now. He can take his time, listen, move around, think about how he wants to extract, get a couple more raiders as well.
Yeah, and I believe that there are about 5 out of the 12 competitors still up right now. So there are still quite a few people around this map, and then also raiders do just randomly spawn, as well as spawn when any of the buttons are hit. So shot coming in on K3 from down the path there, down the hallway. Going to take that little peek, I think, drop the backpack so he can peek a little bit quicker, trying to just get anything in his sights as he goes for this shot, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm not sure he wants to pick that fight. He's picking up his backpack. He's relocating. He wants that loot. He doesn't want to have to come back for it. Really intrigued to know who brought the quite large M1A into labs as well. I'd say bold choice. I do like to see a nice M1A out in the wild, though.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where I think it's a lot of comfort for people. Normally, whenever you're playing labs or factory or any of the smaller maps, you want a faster firing gun, so you want to have that higher rate of fire, but also with a large round. But some people are very comfortable with the M1A and can fire it very quickly, even with the changes to semi-automatics. People can still fire those pretty quickly. So it just depends on how comfortable they are. You know, that's one thing I always tell new players is go with comfort over meta. As we jump over to wait, I'm cheating.
He's still inside
question mark. He hears jumping.
Interesting angle to hold in the middle of this hallway. Makes me a little bit nervous there, Bunny. Gonna use the grenade to flush him.
How you doing?
Whoa. We got VoIP action between the competitors right now.
That's why we're in a death triangle right now. It's not good. It's not good.
Dude, look.
It's not good.
There's a guy above by green, and there's another guy in the other dark office.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, dude, we're vibing.
Hey, man, it's packed over here.
It is, dude. We're fucking big chiller, bro.
It's not good.
JBB is saying in chat that the M1A was lettuces, which, I mean, I'm down with.
Hey, man.
They got
a... You want to have a little truce pack right now?
Yeah, you want to peace out so we both survive? Is that what's about to happen here, Bunny?
Like, you don't peek me, I'm not going to peek you, but listen, bro. You know what I mean?
Who is cheating talking to right now?
Right now, if we can team up.
It's not like it's not like teaming up though. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, but like wiping
Yeah,
them
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
that's
Definitely
what
let
you
them know.
wanted at the end?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, at the end we'll walk away from each other and we'll turn on draw, right? What do you think about this, Bunny? What would your level of trust be right here?
Zero trust because okay, here's the thing. If I'm the other guy that's talking to cheating right now, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it, and then instantly just walk out and blast him. There is money on the line here. These competitors are competing to get into the championship on Sunday for the money, but maybe it works out for them. 10 minutes left on the clock. We'll see how this plays out, and it seems to be Mandini on the other end of this conversation.
I'm listening to it all now.
I'm fascinated by this.
It's FFA, Bleach. I'm not trying to like team up with him. I don't want him to like, you know what I mean? Like, I want him to take care of the office and I'll take care of Black. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to push me or like, if he does that, I'm shooting. I don't want it to be like, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, there's like 5 fucking people here. 6 people. This guy's right next to me. Like, we're both like, you know what I mean? Like, I was gonna fight him until this guy at Black. With this guy Black, I'm not tarp fighting this guy with the bullet pin. The bullet pin, not good. It's the only reason I'm still alive. Like...
Alright, we're gonna switch over here to the blue dude while they try to figure out what they're gonna do in that triangle. Blue's going ahead and racking up some raiders underneath here.
Yeah, those raiders worth a point each. Every point counts, particularly in this first raid. You want to have a solid start, as we saw yesterday. It's very important. Try and get off to a good start. Everybody taking that tiger backpack as well.
I do believe that they start with that backpack in their stash for these accounts, if I'm not mistaken.
They do. Level 42, they get, I think it's level 15 skills in everything except for strength and endurance, where they start at level 25. Which I think is a shock to some of these guys. They're used to max strength and endurance at this stage of the wipe. So it's quite interesting watching them balancing the weight.
Yep, and don't forget, so while we were going over the rule sets, you know, we didn't fully finish how their scoring is going to happen here. But on this labs, the reason that we see them searching and looting every single one of these bodies is you've got to remember, anything 50k worth of loot is plus 2 points. So every 50k that they get, they are getting 2 extra points. So they are going to want to min-max the amount of money that they can here to try to get a lot of those bonus points. Because, Cheapo, as we saw yesterday, a lot of the competitors, when they scored very high in labs, it carried them through all the way to the championship. We saw this with Chusky. Chusky put up 58 points on labs, and it looks like the blue dude is taking a hint out of Chusky's playbook from yesterday, having that 6P rail in his gamma, so that way he can grab all of that loot. Ooh, a nice hex grid there. That's a big pickup.
Yeah, absolutely. Get those drugs, get those grenades, those meds,
Hex
all
grid
of that
in
stuff
decent
counts.
shape.
Definitely take that hex grid out.
Also going to grab the backpack, it looks like, move it around. This is going to come down. This is going to show a lot of these competitors' knowledge in what is going to be valuable to traders and not to the flea market. It's also going to show them exactly how they loot and how quick they can be, because every moment that they're on a body is another moment either a raider or a player could be sneaking up on them to get a drop and kill them.
And we certainly saw a little bit of that yesterday as well, didn't we? People being very, very patient, which I think is the correct way to play this competition. Be patient, be smart. Don't take fights until you know you've got the drop on someone. That's,
Urskra, it's not worth enough.
There you go. A little insight into what he's thinking right now. I would drop that. I was going to take out some more nades if I could find them, I think.
Now, I am being told that what happened also with that cheating situation is cheating went to go get his bag and missed Sweatshirt leaving the raid where he was before. So because of the leaving the bag somewhere and having to go back for it, he missed a potential kill and a lot of potential points.
Anything else that I can take right now, chat? Mags,
think he's
I
looking
don't know
pretty
about
good here.
value. More than that. Slavers are cheap.
Oh, and you
We
can
have her.
hear that strength, the clonking of being overweight here as the blue dude is running, and he has his other backpacking
All
gun
right, what can I
still
take off
over
of this?
here.
Oh,
Anything?
no.
He has hoarded
Not
up a
really. The
little
Statico's actually kind of
stash.
expensive. The AK-104 isn't actually worth that much. The parts on it are. BP is nice, but it's not that big a deal. Ammunition isn't expensive. Suppressors are expensive.
Getting a really nice
is gonna get
insight to what he's
interesting.
thinking here as he tries to sort through the just mountains of loot.
Now, we
What?
tune in with Mandini crawling towards dark offices. Something to note, Mandini was who was on the other side of the conversation with Cheating about working together. Looks like Mandini is trying to get some raiders, finding one running across, missing 1, 2, maybe on 3. Nope, they stopped right before the bullet. We all know how those raiders have ESP and can just register when you're about to shoot.
Oh, that's a scary look when they start strafing while looking at you. But he's got this right-hand peek down pretty well, using that little bit of cover to pick those guys off. That's 3 points in the bag for 3 easy raider kills right there. Good stuff from Mandini.
Plus the possibility of a lot of loot. These raiders do have great attachments that sell for a lot, but Mandini is in an awkward position while going to need to loot them. Now, I want to take a look. Something else I wanted to address, and we didn't really get to see in the pre-lobby, was what everyone is using today. Look at Mandini's mutant going with the loud barrel, but also not doing what normally we see with the RSAS attachment, just going with the straight stock mutant and then changing it up with very minor attachment changes.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure that's necessarily the play here, because you do start with 5 million rubles, if I'm correct, which is quite a lot of money when you consider we're only doing 5 maps. So you do have the ability to meta up, as it were, run your favorite gear here. You're not
Chad, you know what's
restricted.
crazy?
It's not
My dumbass.
it's not something you need to worry too much about. So I would be
a fucking serve kit or anything.
be
So,
going
like,
in super
if I didn't
thick.
play
But
it,
they've
I
all
would've
all
played,
running
I
those Gazelle
I'd be
body
dead.
armors,
100%
tier
I'd be
5.
dead. I'd be smoked.
Rocking the BP. We're going to see a lot of BP and a lot of 7.62 NATO tonight, I think.
Now that is
And
a
no
sight
surgery
he's
kit
using
as well.
yeah, no surgery kit, saving a little bit of money. Going ahead and hitting that button, deciding to
Somebody hit
try to
combo.
make an extract here, but also look at what site
Mine
he's
in the
using.
chat.
That is
I'm
something
gone,
that's
baby.
fallen out of favor with a lot of players now since the changes to it. How do you feel about this?
So how do you guys?
Oh, Bunny, look how they massacred my boy. My poor Valde. It used to
Okay.
be my #1 site for what,
Good thing I ran away then.
2 years of Tarkov? And now I've devolved down to having to use a voodoo, which hurts me. But you know what? It is what it is. Until they give me better eye relief on my Valde, it's just how it's gonna be. But it is more realistic. This is a cheap Russian optic IRL, I believe. It probably tracks that it's a bit
Thinking about
rough.
waiting. I'm gonna wait this out all the way.
Yeah, and it's hard to mess with perfection such as that you get with the voodoo. So it's understandable they couldn't really adjust it too much, because when something is as perfect as that, you can't really mess with it.
Hey, well, that new Razor Vortex site is pushing it pretty hard, in my opinion. It is a fun scope to use as well. Here we go with the scope hit chat. So let's get your opinions in chat. What we at? We team Valde, we team Razor, team Voodoo. What's up?
Yeah, I do have to say the Vortex is a beautiful, beautiful site that is a great replacement to the Valde. It has that same kind of site style that a lot of people really enjoy. So it is my second favorite site in the game as of this moment. Now it looks like K3 you just showing that he murdered Lettuce Sucks earlier, and Mandini is now getting out also, and I believe this is going to be all of our competitors. There is a poll up in chat.
So how do
Favorite
they,
optic, go ahead and select that. Let's see what we have. and you know, show some love to your favorite optic. Man, even with all of the technical issues at the beginning, it was a great showing by these competitors for an early round. And as we have said before, the early rounds can really make your standings go a long way. Chusky, we saw yesterday, scored 58 points in his very first round on labs, did not score another point until the end, where he scored 1 and ended in third with 59. So huge opportunities for these competitors. Let's take a look at these scoreboards. Jeepo, take it away. Tell everybody where we are sitting as after the first map.
Yeah, absolutely. So in the top 3 positions, which is where you want to finish tonight to get through to the final tomorrow, we have the blue dude with 69 points. We have Mandini in second place with 44, and we have K3U in third place on 23. But right behind that, we have Miss Dunk on 20, and then as you can see, the score cascades the whole way down there until we get to 7th place. Now, we do have quite a few competitors still on 0 points, and while you might think, oh man, that's a rough start, it sure is, but we have a lot of maps still to go. Labs is labs. You know, you are up against other streamers, you're up against other people. They're all here on merit. They qualify. These are outstanding players. So you can have a rough start, but you can come right back. You've got the money, you can buy your gear. Still lots to play for. But I just want to casually throw out there, very impressed with the blue dude's score of 69. It's very nice. It's very nice, Bunny.
Very nice. Now, exactly, very nice. Can we get some nices in chat for the blue dude score? Nice. But with that being said, though, I do want to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors that we have here at Evasion now. We have Goodies Granola. If you need a little sweet breakfast or a snack throughout the day, make sure you pick up a bag of Goodies, some of the best tasting granola you'll put in your mouth. If you want something a little bit more savory or spicy, don't forget to pick up your Empire Jerky, the Mango Habanero, one of my personal favorites. Grab it when you can, because it sells out very fast every time they post it onto the website. Pick it up today over at Empire Jerky. And last but not least, a brand new sponsor for today, Stints Built PC. Stints Built has been building custom computers since 1996. From gaming to streaming to editing and entertainment, you can trust their team deliver you the perfect PC based on your needs. And Jeepo, if I'm not mistaken, you said something off stream a little bit earlier. They do ship to the UK? We'll get verification on that with Stints. But shipping to the UK, great company. A lot of our Team Evasion members use their PCs. I believe Gingy just got one. So really awesome people at Stints. So want to thank those sponsors again. Go ahead, guys. Show all of our sponsors some loves. Goodies, Empire, and Stints Built. All right. And also, don't forget, if you want to stay up to date with where the scores are, head over to escapefromtarkov.com/evasion and make sure you go down to Group C or hit the link in chat, and it will take you directly there, and you can see where everybody is each and every round. And speaking of rounds, Jeepo, let's take a look at the next map that we will be playing here on the Solos Battles. Go ahead, take
Absolutely.
it away.
My favorite map, guys. We are off to interchange during the daytime. Again, all 12 players will load in together on a 25-minute timer. PMCs are tasked with collecting enough items to build a PC and extract with the parts. Extra points will be awarded for finding bonus PC parts. Multiple bonus PC parts may be collected. That's hard to say quickly. Points for killing scavs, PMCs, and of course, bloody killer. Any loadout you want, apart from rebuy-Rs, flares, and T7s, you can see the points on the board. So you get points for scavs, 1 point for a PMC, 2 points for a dog tag when you extract, 3 points for extracting, 1 point per PC part, and 3 points for the bonus PC parts. And over on the right, you can see the bonus PC parts there: SSDs, GPUs, LCDs, and flash drives, and the regular parts, which is a CPU, a RAM, a PSU, a power cord, hard drive, and a CPU cooler. And I am excited, Bunny. There are so many spots on interchange to go to find this gear. Pretty much every corner of the mall has a tech spawn or an office. I can't wait to see people running through these corridors.
Neither can I. Hopefully Killa shows his face today, because we unfortunately did not see him yesterday. Now, the other thing to note, though, is some of the people yesterday, I mean, we saw, I believe it was Zierhawk opened a computer, found a GPU and an SSD in the same. He did put those in his container. Unfortunately, he died at the end of that raid to Sheaf as they were both moving towards extract. Now, those points didn't count, but it did deny anybody else those points. Jeepo, what would be your strategy going into this map? Where would you head? What's your thought process on this?
Yeah, great question. I mean, look, I'm known to be a little bit competitive. I would certainly be sticking those bonus PC parts in my secure container for sure. If I can't have them, nobody else bloody well can. That's for damn sure. In fact, I might even sprinkle them on the ground if I'm about to get in a fight so nobody sees them. I might even be that petty, bunny. But yeah, I'll be running through these back offices. I'll be running through Ollie. Mostly, there's so many offices back there and so many computers out in the main foyer. I'm thinking this is going to be just an arena of death in there in the darkness. I can't wait.
Very, very true. I couldn't remember the exact number of PCs on this map yesterday, but I believe Will Dez would know better than anybody else as he ran this run hundreds of times 2 wipes ago, or a wipe ago, trying to find GPUs, and he is saying 40 PCs on this map. I knew it was a lot, but 40 computers on this map, it's really going to test our players' knowledge if they know where to loot and where to check, or if they're going to end up in those high-trafficked areas. We saw Gingy yesterday. She made it to Tech Light. She was completely fine up there. There was no one else around. It was untouched. That was kind of weird. We saw a lot of fighting around the outside, especially at the start of the battles. People moving in and just getting into it in different locations. We saw death in the front of Idea, but it was interesting to note, Jeepo, I don't know if you watched this or saw this, the Idea side of the mall was very untouched. Not a lot of people moved over there. Why do you think that is?
Well, proportionately, there's just a little bit less going on for tech loot, right? You've got the one office in Idea. And you've got a few loose spawns in the checkouts that some people don't even really know about. But just when you consider it's quite a large area of the map, there's not a lot of tech spawns compared to the other side. That being said, not at all surprised that Gingy managed to just walk right into Tech Light and grab high value loot. That tracks with Gingy very, very well for those of you that watch. You know, she's the RNG god. I think we'll probably see the same today, Bunny. We'll probably see people over on the Ollie side a little bit more, running around over where Tech Light and Texco, Rasmussen, all that good stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody, I believe Empire was asking who it was, but yes, somebody found 4 GPUs yesterday. They could only carry 3 because there's a limit to that. So they had to leave one. What I would have personally done in that situation was take one, threw it in a box and hid it somewhere, and then grabbed my third one, threw all 3 of those in my secure container, and moved out. But that, yeah, talk about GPU luck. That was some of the best I've ever seen on this map in a long time. And with that being said, though, Jeepo, our competitors are getting into interchange right now. We're jumping in straight with Miss Dunk as she is running around the outside of Idea on the left hand, heading towards these stashes, looking around. She's very focused.
She is, yeah. She's also rocking that evasion shirt as well. Miss Dunk, of course, team evasion, and an absolute shad. Rocking the MDR, you love to see that too. Already picking up a hard drive, some nice points right off the bat. And it looks, Bunny, like she spawned just outside in the construction area. I don't know about you and Interchange recently, but I've been having a hell of a hard time even getting inside the mall. People are pushing spawns. What's your thoughts on that spawn? Do you like that one?
I don't mind this spawn. It gives you a lot of capability to kind of play it a little bit slower to see where people are coming from, maybe Railroad on the other side. Also to see if people are going to push down this way from Power when they spawn. It's a very strong actual spawn location if you play it correctly. Now, obviously, if you push in too quick and you are kind of getting into the mall, you're going to have that possibility of being sandwiched by a lot of the other teams. You never want to be... I tell people this so much about Tarkov. Tarkov is a game of timing, most of it, where it's all about like, okay, this one decision and my timing here made this entire fight different. And so many people don't realize that, and they want to rush everywhere, and they just need to slow down. But I think Dunk is playing this absolutely amazing. We're going to go ahead and jump over to Cryo, and I believe Cryo may have just picked up a kill on Killa. We'll get verification here in a minute. Maybe not. It might have just been the tracksuit that he's wearing because he has also decided to rock that tracksuit and spend some of his money on it, Jeepo. What do you think about this? The competitors buying tracksuits with the 5 million that they're given.
Listen, 5 million is a lot of money, and you gotta look good. You gotta look good, Bunny. You know that. I'm a big fan of spending a little bit of that cash on some Chad gear, I think.
Might be
Yeah,
We'll
a lot
get
of people say that
verification
the
on
drip
that.
is very important, Jeepo. The drip is very, very important.
weight change.
I feel like that means something different where I'm from, and I don't like to use that word to describe it.
Let's hop over here with the blue dude, also on the outside of the map, but on the entire opposite side from where we saw Miss Dunk. Sounds like he may have heard something, and then wait, I'm cheating is along the building. Oh, all blue dude is just missing him. No, he turned the wrong way.
There's your timing right there, Bunny. Just as you said, if he had held for probably another couple of seconds, he would have had a free shot on the flank of Wait, I'm Cheating. He is so... Oh, Wait, I'm Cheating goes down anyway. There he is.
Oh,
what a shot.
The blue dude
Oh,
finds him
what a shot.
anyways.
Oh.
Jeepo.
Dude, fun. Look, okay, so he corrected the mistake that he inadvertently, he didn't even realize he'd made that. His timing was just slightly off. He spun back around. Wait, I'm Cheating decided to slow down in the darkness there, which is totally understandable. Killer can be down there, other players. And what a shot. One tapped. M62 it looked like. Great stuff from the blue dude.
Using that loud M1A, one of the blue dude's like absolute go-to weapons. He has
Isn't
been
it
a
one of the
past
PC
competitor
parts? Yeah.
with us, slaying
go
out
loot Ras
in
real quick
every
and come
single
back.
tournament using that.
No,
He has
someone's
gone
got
so
an angle
far
on
as
it.
to the finals. I believe he was in the finals with Miss Lizard, and that's the one that Miss Lizard won. I'll get
So it's not money
confirmation on
anymore?
that.
No, it has nothing to do with money. This one
And
is
as we
building
tune in
a-
I
here
believe
with
it was.
Big and
Guys,
Grizzly,
we're looking for
holding
PC
the
parts.
long angle over here towards that tech light while he is in a dick.
It's quite interesting because of the nature of the rule set that we have on this interchange raid and because of the nature of the other players, this does not play like a normal interchange raid does. So people are not going to be where you necessarily expect them to be. And that's one of the big things I'm so happy about being on these private servers. We have those dual perspectives, and here we are with another one right now. It scares me because you never really appreciate how close you are to other players at all times in Tarkov until you see something like dual perspective and you realize that you were just, one bad decision away from turning into a gun.
Exactly, and it's one of those interesting things that us having the dual perspective here in the tournament now
That didn't make me
really
jump at
does allow players to get a full understanding of
Oh, dude,
what
I
may
also
have happened in a
oh,
fight.
fuck.
There's
I'm in
people
the
are so
shit.
quick to assume everything, and they're like, "Well, this is what happened there. Where did I get shot from? Or this person is da 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 da." But then you get to actually see it, and you're like, "Wait, people know some cheeky angles, and things happen in a way that I wouldn't expect, and it gives you a very new perspective." As we tune in here with Dills and Sweatshirt, Mandini going ahead and hearing him out, flanking off, reloading. Dill was thinking about pushing, decided not to, but then is deciding to push again. Jeepo, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Dill's in a bad spot here. He's going to have to make a commitment. Oh, he does go down. He does.
Dill does go down there.
Now Mandini instantly in another fight, it looks like he's just thrown out a nade. He's listening. He's getting his pre-med in. Before that fight happened, just before he went down, he actually had a fight happening in the food hall area at the back of Goshen. So there is definitely at least one more competitor in the area.
Fuck.
He's not in a good spot here. He is tied in this corner.
Slamming those Profital's to get his health
dude, I'm
back up
surrounded.
while he is still pinned here after that fight.
No
He is
way,
still
bro.
a
I'm
little
so
hurt,
surrounded.
so he's just listening, hoping he does not get pushed here.
There's people-
But
there's
fighting
no
all
way
around
they
him
can.
as another competitor, I'm almost positive, just died, or a Scav did, very close to Mandini, so he is aware he's in a bad place.
Yeah, it's Wilo Suggs. That's who it is. He's sitting outside of the door right now on Mandini's right side. So he's actually in a pretty good defensive position here. There comes the grenade in through the building. Totally fine, not a problem.
Wilo trying to put it in, make him move a little bit, not realizing where or not knowing where Mandini is holding. And now they are both
Okay, good run
just sitting there listening,
arms,
trying
my
to get
armor's
any
low,
kind
is
of
he
information. And it's going to come
This
down
is
to a game
bad.
of patience. Whereas Wilo has decided to, nope, I'm going to back off.
Okay.
I don't want to take this fight.
You
I
just gotta
don't
play
have
safe,
enough
chat. That's all this
information.
tournament's about,
I'm
is
going to
playing
flank
safe,
around.
man.
And
Just
that is a
surviving.
great
If you
call
survive,
from
you're getting out
Wilo.
with more points than
People
most
so
people
many
that
times
win.
want to get
That's what it
aggressive
is,
when
man.
they don't need to because they think that they know exactly everything that's going to happen. And it puts them into a bad situation so many times. Miss Dunk
It does.
also
But what
there.
we're
That
seeing
was the
here,
other
yeah.
person that we heard sitting there, Jeepo.
Dunk on the other side, and she's just chilling now. She's letting her ears do the gameplay for her. She's letting maybe Mandini get a little bit comfortable with the silence before she pushes.
This is how Rogue has found like 60 fun and
And if
GPUs,
Wilo
man.
decides to continue that flank, he's
That's
going to
fucking
run right
nuts.
up behind Dunk. He does not know she's there yet, so this could get spicy in a number of different directions.
That's crazy, man.
So,
Just
Jeepo, I'm
like
being
yesterday, Bunny. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, just like yesterday, they are being pushed and they are absolutely all congregating to the sound of the fighting. Mandini closing some doors as he goes to grab these tags and weapons to make those points. Miss Dunk still out there and he has no idea. She has not moved or made a sound. He heard the running earlier, but decided to leave it. Now we have more VoIPing with Lettuce talking
I'm just
to
tasking,
somebody.
bro.
Here,
I'm just a
Jeepo.
It's just a Timmy task.
You wanna be friendly? I'll come melee out. Yeah, I was just kidding, bro. Round one was awful, by the way. I got buddy. Whoa, hey, whoa, blue dude, you ain't got a dox me, brother.
I do quite like the little VoIP channels conversations.
You know I'm gonna
that
dip
are
on this
happening
fight,
here.
right? Because I'm a little rat. I don't like PvP.
Oh yeah. You never PvP.
Yeah, that stuff's cringe.
Oh,
I'm an inertia
something
enjoyer, okay?
Not have any of yesterday was VoIPing, but this
You got
group
full PC
is
built
on
already, buddy?
another level.
Oh, bro, I got
and they are
the
all
stream
just having
PC as well.
conversations.
Don't even worry about it, dog. Wait, are caps a part of PC? Yeah, capacitors, right?
Is that for me?
And blue dude and lettuce. Full-on conversation.
Heard him slow walk. I'm not gonna try.
More people in these back dark hallways trying to wrap around, trying to listen. Everybody's congregating towards that food area for some reason. And yeah, he's decided to back off also. I mean, this is something that's very interesting and a lot of new players don't realize that they can do is you can disengage a fight if you're not comfortable with it. That's okay. You don't have to take every single fight. And now Big and Grizzly is also back in this area. I mean, I'm pretty sure that except for the blue dude and Lettuce, every other competitor is within 100 meters of each other.
Oh, smaller. I think it's an even smaller distance than that. They are right on top of each other. Some of them are moving more aggressively now. Again, there's a little bit of pressure on some of these players. They come out with 0 points in that last raid. So they don't necessarily have the luxury of saying, I'm not going to take this fight. I'm just going to take the gear and run. And somebody, oh, blue dude's running right at Grizzly.
Oh!
Great stuff from Grizzly.
One down.
Yeah. Great stuff from Grizzly there. Blue dude had no idea that Grizzly had heard him, decided to hold that corner and drop him cleanly.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Good patience. He heard him. I think he could hear him because Blue was moving quite aggressively through there. Just a little bit of patience, knowing the angles, knowing where he was going to come out. Easy enough ambush for him. Good stuff. And Blue, I think, had quite an amount of computer gear on him as well.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was in his secure container that may be lost now, but it's denied to Big and Grizzly as Dunk is over here. The one thing that, you know, always with Dunk is she is a Sherpa for Woods, but she is so calm and so patient with every decision that she makes. She will wait out and she's like, if I know you're there, I'm going to be more patient than you. I will wait you out to make a mistake and then I will capitalize on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is exceptionally calm. It takes something very, very serious to get Dunk too worked up here. And I know that, unfortunately, from first-hand experience, where we ran into each other a couple of weeks ago, and I watched her clip back. I am freaking out, trying to fumble my reload button. She's just dancing around the pole and shooting me with her Keter. So, Yeah, it's just she's on a different level.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell Dunk is taking this competition extremely serious because she is not rocking the Keter as Lettuce somebody up, and I believe that is Wilo Suggs that he has sighted up over there.
Yeah, and I don't think Suggs has a clue. He's about to walk into an ambush here. Oh, clean. I felt that. I
think that was
felt
Blue
it,
Dude.
buddy.
That was Wilo.
And we see Wilo's perspective here as he gets one-tapped and dropped. Lettuce, stop doing people dirty like that. Remember, you're supposed to be a Timmy and not slaying out.
Yeah, the line was that PvP is cringe, dude.
Now,
this is
K3 did... Oh, go ahead, Jeepo.
I was just going to say, K3 did just kill Cryo. We just got the tail end of that right there. So I think he's going to just chill, let his ears do some listening before moving in and checking that loot as well. Fantastic. A little bit of PvP action all around the map right now, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Very, very true. Something to note here is, like, this is something very, very high level that a lot of newer players, we talked about new players and some of the mistakes that they make, and they can learn a lot from these competitors. K3 got the kill and didn't instantly run to go get the tag. He got the kill and then listened to see if anybody else would move and pick up that pick up and try to reposition to try to get eyes on the kill that he just made. Something else to note though, Jeepo, a lot of M1As today.
I wanted his drip.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. As I said, I do like to see them in the wild. I don't rock them too much myself. They are they're a good time. Just those very satisfying one taps. Than M1A.
Yeah, my absolute favorite gun in the game has been forever. Used to be the EBR variant until the Ergo hit on it made it terrible. And once that Ergo hit came in, there was just no way to use the EBR variant anymore. I wish the EBR variant would get some love and made a little bit more useful, and that body would be made a little bit more Ergo or reduce recoil or something, because it's terrible. Dunk holding this door. Does she still have him trapped in this room?
Yeah, she just heard him in here. She just transitioned from that left hallway to this right door. She heard him, and I'm wondering if he knows she's out there now. We have a bit of a standoff here.
Yeah, I think Mandini and Miss Dunk have been around this room the entire raid. She has been waiting him out, but Mandini is playing it slow. He is still missing both of his arms. Did he not bring a CMS kit once again?
I think it's either that or he's a little concerned about the push. Now, if he's aware of her existence, do you bait here? I think you bait a little bit. I think you bait. This is actually very clever gameplay from both competitors here, because right now Mandini's got a lot of points on him that he doesn't want to...
Not again.
Doesn't want to risk losing. Dunk smiling as she shoots through the door.
Oh, I believe that's what happened. She shot him through the door and hurt him, and that's why he's like, no, you did it once, you're not doing it again. And he's up on top. She has no idea that he's actually made it on top of this
two players
jacket closet.
Other side of the office. Just fair warning.
Interesting strats from Mandini here. Have a conversation. Try and tell her about some other competitors and their locations.
And that's something that doesn't get talked about a lot here, Jeepo, is how disarming VoIP can be. And we've never seen it on our competitors before in this kind of instance. Like, when you're talking with somebody, your guard is down.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this a little bit, and I know you kind of agree. I'd love to know everybody's take on it in chat as well. But personally, my player kill count is way down this wipe because I find myself disarmed by human voices telling me I'm doing a quest, and you sort of, whether or not you trust them, sometimes you leave them and you're a little bit less ruthless, and there's no reason that won't work in this tournament too, potentially. Wouldn't work on me in a tournament maybe, but for some of these competitors who are more empathetic at least.
Yeah, I would probably be of the mindset that for the competition, I would have just turned VoIP off. Everything is a enemy. Everything is a competitor. I want it all dead, and I don't really worry about what you have to say right now. This is all about winning. As we tune in here with I'm Sir Sticky on the outside of interchange, going ahead and hitting these stashes. This is something we did not see at all yesterday, Depot.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's I think it's 10 stashes you can hit out here pretty quickly, pretty safely if everybody is in the mall, which you would expect them to be looking for those tech spawns. And of course, as we're seeing here, you can find CPU parts, computer PC parts regularly enough in these stashes. So this might be a fairly low-key way of getting a couple of parts, putting them in your backpack, thinking about extracting, maybe killing a player on your way out and picking up some of their stuff too. So interesting strategy here from Sir Sticky.
Sir Sticky lining up, trying to see if he sees anybody off in the distance, using that voodoo to try to get a little bit. Now, interesting to note, though, that Sir Sticky does not have anything on him besides one CPU, and it doesn't even look like it's a top-end one.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's managed to kill any scavs or anything yet, or I suspect not any players at least, by being still outside. So he's possibly going to survive this raid A-okay, but it's not going to be very high scoring, is it?
No, playing a little bit safer here as we tune in with Big and Grizzly. All of these competitors moving around the map, circling one another, trying to get these tech loots. A lot of people, it's interesting to note, these players are all very tactical, as you can tell. Yes, there's a lot of running and gunning, but it's also a lot of hey, I hear something. Let me hold this angle. Let me get this person that I know is right here that's running. Because as we've seen, the people who are running die every single time to the people that are listening and playing slow and tactically.
Right. Well, that's how it should be. If you're running around with your weapon not at the ready, then you are at a huge disadvantage if you run into a player. And so those patient plays, using everything at your disposal, your audio, what you've seen, what you're hearing all around the map, that is the smart play. And just we're joined by the blue dude in chat, who unfortunately did get annihilated with a very nice multi headshot through that door. So make sure to go give him some follows, chat. Give all of these competitors some follows as they try their best here to keep us entertained.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Big and Grizzly as he's moving around. People maybe getting ready to extract. 5.5 minutes left on the clock. And this is something to note here. A lot of times people, I'm going to say something. People have a tendency to call camping whenever somebody is holding an angle. If you think that's camping, I'm just going to come out and say it. You're bad at the game. And you need to understand how the flow of Tarkov actually is. This is not Call of Duty. This is not Apex Legends. This is Escape from Tarkov. It is a tactical loot shooter, and it requires you to actually listen and understand what your competitor's doing. So when these competitors are slowing down and they're listening with their ears, they're trying to gain as much knowledge as they can before they either hold an angle or push the angle aggressively, and you will see both of those plays throughout the entire competition.
Oh, preach, Bunny, preach. You're preaching to the choir with me here. I mean, I'm also on the record as saying I think inertia is great, but it needs to be maybe double the strength. So, I'm with it. I'm with it. Looks like Miss Dunk here is had enough of waiting around. We are down to 4 minutes on the timer. It is poop or get off the pot time here. So she is clearing that staircase behind her. She knows it is clear. She only has one area she needs to worry about right now, which is in the office itself. Good work from her clearing around.
Cheapo, I'm so nervous because I don't know if she knows that he's up on that case. That is a very dangerous angle that he's holding, but he lost his arm stand and went ahead and pre-fired and gave his position away. So now the doors are opening. She is using this to her advantage. She is now going to push lights out. He is pre-firing the door, but is it going to be enough? Dunk goes down. Oh, after that unfortunate great fight by Mandini and Miss Dunk. That's what we like to see.
You have the loot?
You know what? That was a very satisfying fight for him because
Right,
he
boys.
was
Hopefully
locked
this guy's
in there
not
with no
sitting
arms.
here.
He had survived a couple of fights in and around his
find
area.
out.
He already has a lot of computer gear on him too. So just time to have a look at what she's got. And 3 minutes, he needs to start thinking about extracting. And it looks like Emercom. And we do have people outside doing stash runs heading towards Emercom, Bunny. I'm just going to leave that dangling out there for a minute.
We saw this yesterday as Lettuce is deciding to make his way over towards the railway
I heard him,
extract.
man.
We saw Sheaf and Zier get into a
Fairly
fight
certain I
here
heard it.
with
Wait, do we
less
have
than
railway?
30 seconds on the clock.
Oh my God,
Sheaf
thank
made
God.
it out with less than a second
Woo!
left to get that survive.
God, I don't know if I would have made railway. I'm gonna be honest. Why were none of
Yeah.
them voiping back at me?
His
How,
hands
like,
are kind of tied here. He has no
unsportsmanlike.
choice but to go for
It's
Emercom.
not cool. All right, I'll make it to extract. The question is there an extract camper? And the answer is more than likely yes. Am I gaining stam or what? What's the deal here? I'm gaining stam, okay.
All right. Big and Grizzly making his way towards this extract. They've got less than 2 minutes on the clock, dropping a little bit high there, hurting his legs. And
This isn't
Mandini
over,
now
buddy.
pushing over this direction. Also, Jeepo, are we about to see another fight with 1 minute left? Less than 2 minutes on the clock.
Over, buddy. This is making me very uncomfortable.
I think Omega is just gonna it's gonna be close.
Andini and Big and Grizzly about to bump, it looks like.
Oh, look at
Oh!
this guy.
Oh,
Oh my
goes
goodness.
down to
I would have
Grizzly.
never
Oh, he said it himself. He didn't expect it. You are in Tarkov. You are not safe until you are extracted from the map. Mantini, no. Great
What
play
I'm
from
curious-
Big Grizzly, though.
Huge play from Big and Grizzly here. What I'm curious is, did Big and Grizzly hear him running underneath, and that's what gave him that huge look? Now he has 1 minute
I don't get
left.
sniped.
I don't know if he's going to make it. He's taking too much time here looting. 55 seconds. Does he have Immercom or does he have...
Does he have loot?
I really hope he has
Does he
Immercom,
have
and that's why he's
PC?
over
I
here.
don't think
Oh,
he's
we
gonna
wasting our
make it.
time.
I don't think he's gonna make it, Bunny. He's wasting his
We're
time
wasting our
here.
time.
He's not
he's
gonna have
carrying
the
around
strength either.
A lot of stuff.
Where's he going?
Wait, I have a
Thank you.
backpack now.
Hey,
You
have
need
get
to
rid of the
drop that
backpack.
backpack. 30 seconds
We're gonna
left
have
on
to
the
be
clock.
condensed.
He's got to drop that backpack and head to... Oh, that's what had happened. He was heading to backless extract, I believe, and then he heard Mandini over there. He's going to need to drop it. Oh, he's got 20 seconds left on the
doing?
clock. He has got to do this, Jeepo. 15 seconds.
there,
You
dude.
have to be in here. Very...
10.
Oh, no.
He's not
He
making
has
it.
to be in
He's
at
not making
7
it, Bunny.
seconds. He has to be in at 7.
Just in
Oh my
time.
God. I don't know if he had time. No, because it's 8 seconds for the Fitz
No,
extract,
guess
not
what's 9
7.
seconds? I don't got it. It's over.
He doesn't got it, Bunny.
No!
Nope.
MIA.
We didn't get it. I thought this one was 7 seconds.
Does he get... He's getting to know the MIA!
Wow.
Oh, F's in chat.
That is very
F's in
unfortunate. How
chat.
to lose a raid 101,
my.
guys.
I don't think I've ever seen an MIA in Evasion before. Can we get some confirmation? Oh, Bunny. He did so well. 3 player kills. He stripped their loot. He's moving to no backpack. He knows exactly what he's doing. Greed, Bunny. Greed.
The problem,
got
the
lost.
thing was, backpack extract is an 8-second extract, whereas railway and Immercom are both 7-second extracts. So you think that you have that second to spare, and unfortunately, as soon as he stepped in, it's an 8-second extract, and he was short by a second for that. I am kind of speechless. I've never seen that before. Wow, that is mind-blowing to me. And it is super unfortunate for him, because that would have been a great bunch of points just for what he had in his rig. Let's go ahead, Jeepo. Give me those scores. Let's see after that round where everybody is sitting.
He is going to be kicking himself. All right, so after round 2 interchange, we are looking at in the top 3 places, that blue dude with 71 points. K3U moving up from 3rd into 2nd with 48 points. But right behind him in 3rd place is Mandini. He did just die at the end of that raid, but he did quite a lot of good work in there and enough to stay in that top 3. Still racking up behind them in 4th place is Miss Dunk on 21 points. And then you guys can see we only have one player on 0 points right now, and that is Wilo Suggs. Everyone else has got at least a couple of points on the board. Funny. And yeah, Bear and Grizzly down at 10 on 5 points. I wonder, and we'll try and get some confirmation for you guys in chat, I wonder how much of a swing those points would have made for him. Because that was a big raid right there. A lot of dog tags, 3 points for an extract. Bunny,
I know.
What do you say?
I know. Man, with that being said, though, what an amazing battle brought to you here by Evasion. I want to once go ahead and once again thank all of our sponsors today, Battle State Games, for hosting all of this, allowing us to use the private servers. They are there very, very late right now. It is way, way late in the evening for them. They are sticking around. Guys, also, I want to make sure we go ahead and show love to Goodies Granola. If you head over to Goodies Granola, you will get 10% off of your purchase. They will post that in the chat right now, exactly what you need to do for that. Head over to Empire Jerky, where you can get 20% off of your jerky over with Empire. And then also, guys, Stints Built is with us. I mean, these guys are sponsoring us. They are hooking us up. They are amazing sponsors. Stints has been building custom computers since 1996, from gaming to streaming to editing and entertainment. You can trust their team to deliver the perfect PC based on your needs, and they ship all over the place. So, guys, go check out Stints Built. I've seen some of the beautiful computers that they've put on Twitter. They are sexy. And as somebody who loves building computers, the quality is on another level. Seriously, these guys rock. Check out Stints Built computers, all right? Next, Jeepo. With that being said, we're moving on to the next event. Moonshine Shooting. Go ahead and tell the people what we can expect with Moonshine Shooting.
All right, thank you, Bunny. Moonshine Shooting. All 12 players will load into Shoreline on a daytime raid with 25 minutes. Not 25 minutes and 5 seconds. I want to point that out for everybody. Jaeger has hidden fierce hatchling moonshine in all of the stashes. There are over 40 stashes on Shoreline. The moonshine can either be used for the special benefits they give or for points when you extract. Kill any PMCs or scavs that get in your way. Multiple moonshines may be looted. You can bring any loadout you want except for Reap by R's, no flares, and no T7s. Nice and simple on this one. You get 1 point per scav kill. You get 1 point for PMC kill. You get 2 points per dog tag on extract. You get 3 points when you extract, and you get 3 points per moonshine. So lots and lots and lots of points up for grabs on this shore. And if you know where those stashes are, Bunny, what about you? Do you know where all the stashes are on Shoreline? Do you think our competitors do?
I definitely know where they all are, as I have made a couple of YouTube videos specifically about my stash runs that I do on Shoreline, and the amount of money that I make on this map. I know where all of these stashes are. And with that being said, we did see a couple of the stashes that competitors went to yesterday were extremely dangerous. And I think we'll see, if these competitors today watched any of the competition yesterday, they will know to maybe stay away from the swamp area. We had competitors going through that. They got stuck in the swamp, moving a little slow, and it was open season on their heads because of it being dropped in those swamps. Now, the only benefit to being dropped in the swamp, though, was when the competitors that killed them had to go try to find those bodies that were underwater, and it left them open to being shot. We saw a lot of that happen yesterday, but I don't know. I really hope some of our competitors did research, know where these stashes are, because that is one thing about Shoreline. When people think about the map of Shoreline, they always just think of the resort, but this competition is forcing those competitors outside of the resort to learn a little bit more about this beautiful map.
Exactly. As much as we all love resort, some of us do anyway, I actually much prefer the outside of Shoreline. I personally not going into those boglands. If I want to do that, I can go outside, Bunny. I live in Northern Ireland. This is what I live on. But I'll stay on dry land. Thank you very much. I'll be running around hitting those stashes, and I'm really excited to see some fights in what I would sort of consider unorthodox areas of this map instead of just in and around admin, for example.
Exactly. Guys, once again, thank you everybody in chat. You guys are amazing. If you haven't noticed, all of our sponsors are in chat. Guys, make sure you say hey to Goodies. Make sure you say hey to Stints and over to Empire Jerky. All of them are hanging out, chatting. Drop some knowledge. Let them know if you like their product or have any questions about it. I'm sure they will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. They like the community. They love the community of Tarkov. That's why they are here and helping us out. So show them some love. And seriously, guys, chat them up. They're awesome people. They're just like us. They play this game every single day. So chat them up. And we've got some of past competitors in chat. Also, I saw Miss Lizard in chat, one of our champions from a solo battle a couple seasons ago. And some really other... Oh, there's Garland. Ignore him. He fights. So stay away from that. But let's hop in with Moonshine Shooting as we jump in with Wait, I'm Cheating using... Ooh, do you see that on top of his gun?
A rangefinder on an RFB. Strange choice. It's like a per man's MDR. But you know, I'm not judging too harsh. We'll see what he can do with it. Rangefinder though, Bunny, on Shoreline. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, normally I would be like, I don't think that's really needed, but because nobody is actually going up to the resort, this actually might work out. And he's rocking an RFB. A lot of people in chat may know I am a huge fan of this RFB. I can tell Wait, I'm Cheating did not do enough research. He's looking for that stash. It's actually in between two bushes in the middle there, and he ran past it a few times. He's close, but not quite there. We'll see if K3U also knows where his stash is because he's super close to one to the right over by the building. But he hears something.
He's hunting.
It's Dill Sweatshirt. They hear each other.
Yeah, they hear each other. Here we go, Bunny.
Wait, B. Dill didn't hear him, though. I don't think Dill is aware. No, Dill has no idea that K3 is waiting, Jeepo, and K3 gets the kill.
M1A's again.
Dude, M1A is dominating here. Just that full auto at short to medium ranges is so good. Yet another M1A as well that we're spotting. Another 762 NATO caliber.
Shit, no way. Was I actually on fucking... I was that whole time, wasn't I? You guys missed the kill. You guys missed the kill.
As I said, this is why the MDR is better than the peasant RFB, Bunny. Don't at me. Don't at me, Bunny.
No! Guys, I got a kill. It was sick.
So Lettuce...
Holy shit,
so Lettuce is having a hard time here, Jeepo, because he had his loading screen up this entire time for this kill, so nobody got to see it. But he needs to be paying attention because I think Big and Grizzly is hunting him right now.
Yeah, Lettuce is far too reserved for me. I would like him to be a little bit more emotionally available, I think. This is just not acceptable, really. I think
okay, dude. Professional streamer,
as a streamer, you gotta be emotionally available, Bunny.
Bro, I was dialed in, bro.
Oh, I'm being told. So Ringar in chat said the rangefinder is so he has a laser on the RFB because as a lot of, if you use the RFB, you can't put a laser on it, but the rangefinder has a laser built in, so it gives him that hip fire accuracy. The RFB has already high hip fire accuracy, but it doesn't matter. Oh my, Lettuce!
Fucking kill!
Poor Lettuce.
Oh, what a shot, dude.
Oh,
what great stuff from Big and Grizzly there. I don't know if he heard the previous fight and came over here to see what's up.
That's what I was worried about.
But he just peeked that corner, saw him in the bush, one tap. Oh my. Dude, Big and Grizzly is putting these players down tonight, Bunny.
you know, I think he has something to prove after what happened on that interchange raid. I think Big and Grizzly's like, no, I do not want to be this low. I should have been much higher in this leaderboard. Let me show you why. Wilo Suggs using a Voodoo with a PKO6, not something we see often here, but him and K3 are super close to one another. Let's see how this unfolds.
Got him.
So clean.
Gun yesterday, the SVDS coming out, and it is being used again in this competition. Not something I had expected at all, but man, did Wilo Suggs make
things
that
can't go in
shot
secure
look
container, right?
sexy? Oh, chat.
Correct, they cannot.
And he needs this, Bunny. He needs this. He is sitting on 0 points. It is awesome to see an SVD. I low-key love this gun. Punisher 6, best quest in Tarkov. Don't care what anybody says. And it is, dude, he's doing it justice. That was super clean one tap.
It
And he's off
really
the
was.
board. He
We
has
talked.
points now.
He does. He does. We talk about this so much that the SVDS is such a great gun, but because of the Punisher Part 6 quest, once people get done with that, they're like, I don't want to use this for a long time. And by the time it comes around, it's after a wipe and we've got to use it again, and that's what happens. But I really like what Wait I'm Cheating's doing. I'm going to be honest, I did not know that the rangefinder had a laser on it to give you the hip fire accuracy. Now we can go back and forth. I've been a big proponent that lasers and flashlights should not give you hip fire accuracy in this game. I think BSG should remove that. That's a personal opinion. You can at me all you want, at me on Twitter, and I'll talk to you about it all day. I just don't think it should happen. But now that I know about this, I'll be doing it.
I kind of agree with you, but it's not hip fire in Tarkov. The guns are always at a high ready, so they're always shouldered. It's not quite the same as other games with hip fire, but that's a whole different concept to get into.
That's another
Look,
conversation also.
It is. You don't need to worry about lasers on your RFB if you just wouldn't run a peasant gun. Run an MDR, you got full auto, you can put whatever the heck you want on it. You don't have these problems, Bunny.
Oh, we have so many things that's how you know a community's passionate about a game, is when everybody can get very excited and very opinionated about all this. As we see Wait I'm Cheating getting into it with some scavs up here. Only person we've seen really go up here, I believe we saw Gingy along this. There is a stash super close to cheating. And then Miss Dunk we have on the screen in the bottom right, also over by the village.
He's still in the same spot.
Yeah, this village is getting, just as we saw yesterday, a lot of action in around this village. Good shot there from I'm Cheating as he picks up that scav kill so he can finally get this stash looted. Looking for more moonshine. There we go. He stick that in his secure container, I bet. We have lost a number of competitors here to a little bit of PvP action. Meanwhile, Dunk kind of just flitting around. Now, she's going to hit these stashes and see that they've already been looted. So that's going to key her into the fact that someone's in this area too.
We didn't get many.
Now we turn in over here to Cryo, hitting over by Rock, where all of, you know, this used to be a very high trafficked area at night because of the cultist spawning over here. I haven't really seen them spawn in this location now that the new extract path to shoreline is up. But Cryo's just, you know, looking around, heading out.
Can we just say that it's good that the cultists don't spawn over here? Because I'm convinced, Bunny, that all of the scavs that spawn at that rock are cracked. It's the worst scav spawn in the game. You're fat, you got all this loot, you're moving to extract, you get murdered by a scav with a Makarov. You cannot see him. I don't need cultists hiding in those bushes. Okay, let's just let that die, please.
I'm going to be honest, I think that the scavs that spawn at that rock are just cultists, but without the cultist outfit on anymore.
It's so painful. I hate going past that rock. Meanwhile, Krydolic looking around here, moving towards what I call murder fields. There is a chance that he might bump into a Dunk as she's coming out of that village. he continues his path, but no, he might turn about here and go up towards the resort. Nobody really has any need to go into resort, Bunny. But what that does mean is that you might consider it a fairly safe way of picking up a few scav kills and actually cutting around the map in a hurry. So there is
Very
always that
true.
side
Now
of
we
it.
have Wilo, Suggs, and Big and Grizzly. It looks like they may be pushing towards one another along the wall here.
Oh. And they're both in their scopes here. Something's about to kick off.
Oh.
Oh, Wilo. Not like this.
Wilo, not like this.
There
Here we go. They froze up a little bit, but we are okay.
Fucking stamp.
We got you, Twitch. We got you, Twitch.
We got you. No, it's fine. That was a Twitch issue, not us this time.
Yeah, guaranteed moonshine stashes. You know, Biko picking them up.
All of Twitch just burped from what we understand. That was not us. I didn't break anything. Wilo just finds Big and Grizzly sitting still, Jeepo, and another clean one tap
You look
out
at
of that SVDS. Beautifully done.
Look, it hurts me to see an MDR user go down here, but this SVD is so satisfying. Wilo is on a mission. He's sitting on 0 points. He is not happy with that. He is racking up the kills. He's getting those moonshines. Look how many moonshines he has, Bunny. Player kills.
Rocking.
Just. Oof. But listen, there's a lesson here. The lesson is, if you are looking for what you think to be
I
a
got a lot
contact,
of the lobby in
don't
my
sit
fucking pocket
crouched in the middle of the open. There was no cover, Bunny. What was he doing? Why was he there?
He was. Somebody said that he had just checked his chat. I died to chat so many times. I blame chat for 90% of my deaths. But I do want to make, Wilo is right there by the path to Lighthouse Extract. He has so many dog tags. He has so many moonshines. If it was me, I think I'd be making my way out and saying, nope, these are good points. I'm gonna sit with what I have and not take the chance as Mandini is down towards the pier.
Yeah, I suspect he was actually moving to extract cautiously there when that happened. In that case, yep, 100% blame chat. I'm on board with that, Bunny. Joining Mandini. Let's listen in here to his thinking.
This is a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea. He's going to do it anyway, I feel.
Nope, he's decided, nope, I am not going to make the push over the road there, over the bridge. I'm good. I'm going to wrap back around this way. Now, my question is, how many of these stashes on this side have been hit? And if they have, I mean, God, I'm trying to remember the exact number of stashes on this
side,
map.
Bunny. It's over 40 on this map. There's over 40 on this map, and I think there's about 25 from here to road extract. So I think he's the first one here, and if he is, that's a lot of moonshine he could pick up. And I'm just keeping an eye on the corner and wait, I'm cheating. I don't know if he hears someone here in the bus stop near this stash. So he's been very cautious right now as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is something to note. Wait, I'm Cheating has been playing this a little bit slower than I would expect from him. He is taking his time, listening a lot. And I mean, you're going to see this from all of our competitors. They know they're on these maps with each other. That's it. There are no other players. There are no player scavs. There's nothing else on this map but other competitors. You know that they're the best of the best, and you are going to sit there and treat them as such. And take your time and listen and want to get the best possible kill on them that you can.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thought it was a chance.
As you see, if you start hitting these stashes that other competitors have hit, you're going to start to realize maybe they're on a similar route that you're on. It gives you a bit of an advantage if you can move quickly to catch up behind them. Looks like he's moving to path to Lighthouse Extract area here. And Miss Dunk is she beside Murderfield? Where is she right now, Bunny?
She does seem to be over by that swamp area. Yes.
Oh, they're close. They're close.
Yeah, they are.
She's right in front of him.
Close. I believe they're on opposite sides. Wait, Mandini is taking shots over there at Power, and I think Cheating hears that and says, "Hey, Shots are happening. I'm gonna go find these. Now, something to note also is Suggs extracted with 5 tags. Only 2 of them were his, so picking up a lot of extra points that he did not need to worry about. They were just free points.
Oh,
for
look
him.
at this! Oh, look at this!
Oh!
That boy just ricocheted.
Oh, he got him!
3rd time's the charm.
Dude.
Wait, I'm cheating. Drops Mandini by power. Beautifully done. RFB putting in work.
All right, listen. Let's not get all up on that RFB train, okay? But that was fantastic shooting. Fantastic shooting from I'm Cheating in spite of the RFB. Another kill for him.
Oh, as we tune in with Papa Elite for the first time today, and I'm Sir Sticky. All both hanging out, looking to hit these stashes, see if they've already been hit. I'm interested to see how many of these has Papa Elite already checked. Yeah, it's
Just trying to. I'm just trying to
100%
orientate
trailing
myself
somebody.
here a little bit.
I just don't know
So
how
he's
far behind I
Papa
am.
is at the stash rock near Blue Construction, and where is Sticky? He just ahead of him? Yeah, he's just ahead of him, about 100 meters up towards gas station. Okay. You know, I'm wondering if Papa Elite's gonna hear those shots from Sticky. He is running what looks like a suppressed M1A. Oof. Playing it very cautious, which I think is the right way to play this, by the way.
something I want to note from Sticky, doing a really good job checking all of his angles, looking at high trafficked area, places that people have a tendency to sit.
I think it's just
and
me.
trying to just
I think I'm just
verify,
making a bunch
like,
of
okay,
noise.
can I move? Can I move? Papa Elite, though, pushing up, though. If Papa puts a little bit of a fire under him,
Wonder
he's
if they
going to
pushed up
close
to
this
drunk
up.
tank from
With
here.
10 minutes left on the clock, these competitors need to start thinking about moving out. There are a lot of stashes on this map, but if you don't know where they're at, there's only, and you know where the high trafficked ones are, those are already going to be hit, and it's going to put you at a disadvantage here, Jeepo.
Absolutely, Bunny.
I don't like
I
this run
think
at all.
there is a chance here that Papa Elite might actually catch up to Sticky. It's there's also a chance they run past each other. This is, again, I'll mention it. This is why I love the multi-perspective so much. Often you have no idea how close you are to another player in this game. And it's actually kind of freaky if you think about it when you see it.
These guys are breaking my heart as they walk past stash after stash, and I'm just like, please check it. No, it was back there behind you to the right. Please check it. Sticky going ahead and taking a look up where I am cheating at. He might see him. This is that timing thing. We keep talking about this over and over. I'm cheating, hanging out at the back. I don't think Sticky can actually see the bottom, though, where cheating
He's
is
looking
sitting.
for sniper scavs. It seems like he's feeding those Twitch hamsters. There we go. Good timing on the advert as well. Thanks, Bezos. We appreciate that. We join full screen Sir Sticky for this. What looks like a fight about to happen here.
Grenade out up top. And that is onto Wait, I'm Cheating. He is just raining grenades. It's a mortar over here on Cheating, Jeepo.
Oh, he got him! Oh! What a nade! Dude, I didn't think he was gonna get him with that. I thought he was gonna use it to reposition. Wow. What a nade.
Okay,
I don't think he knows he got him either.
There is no way he has any idea that any of those grenades killed him. He is going to be super alert on high end here, just waiting. I have no idea. Now, from what I'm being told, though, Jeepo, it's only Papa Elite and Sticky in the raid left. And Papa was trailing Sticky this entire time. And it looks like Papa is on high alert after hearing those grenades in front of him. I wonder if he's going to push up and try to capitalize on whatever he heard and third party
Look where he is. He can see him from here. If he just picks the angle right. If he moves ahead a little bit to what I call Dispo Team Kill Hill, don't ask, long story. If he pushes just ahead to that hill, he's going to have Sticky dead to rights here. Just needs to be a little bit aggressive.
Oh. They are still in it. 6 minutes left. I don't know what either of their extracts are. I haven't seen either one of them check this yet. And Papa is playing this so slow. I mean, if he just pushes up a little bit, he will see Sticky on the edge of this, even though Sticky is playing the bush, Jeepo.
He is, because he doesn't know that he killed him with the nade, so he's desperately looking for a live player or a body right now. There you go, he found the body. It rolled down the hill, so that's not too bad. That's actually a good spot for him to safely loot, but Papa Elite still has a chance to get this kill when he finishes looting here. I'm pushing him. I want him to be more aggressive.
I do too. I so want him to be a little bit more aggressive here. Papa, from what I'm being told, has tunnel extract. Not sure what Sticky has, because if they both have tunnel, they both have to move that direction still. With 5.5 minutes left, because there's no guarantee that pure extract is up.
No, and of course, 5.5 minutes with only level 25 strength and endurance. All of these guys are going to be struggling for movement speed now as well, as they've picked up a lot of gear, a lot of loot, some moonshines. Still a chance of these guys bumping, Bunny.
Oh, but with Sticky making a move down into power, Papa has kind of lost his ability to see where Sticky was, and I mean, Sticky is free to just go now. If Sticky's popping an adrenaline, he said, I'm out. And Papa has no idea. Sticky is just gone. He's scot-free. He's ready to go. And Papa is still waiting.
And again, a fantastic example of once you get that loot, before you start to think about healing up or anything else, get into a position of cover. He moved off the body, got into power. Again, Papa, look left, please. He's in what I call shooter-born bush, which you can see from Papa Elite's position if he just spins left, Bunny. Oh my days.
Papa has to go, though. Papa's going to make a push down the road. Depending on how far Sticky gets out ahead, we may still see this towards extract. These two may still run into each other. They're on opposite sides. Papa just has to look towards the road, or Sticky just has to look the other way. They're
Open
so
your
close
eyes.
to seeing each other.
If Papa Elite was 10 meters to his right, he would have just looked over and saw Sticky on that side of the hill. I don't think he has any idea. He probably thinks this way is totally safe now. Of course, chat, keep in mind that if you need extra endurance and strength, you can drink a moonshine. It will cost you 3 points, but of course, it gets you off the map quickly if you need to. Oh,
how many moonshines do these competitors have? Oh my God, Papa is on the beach. Sticky is still sitting up on this hill. They are almost like right next to each other. If Sticky makes this push, Papa could see him, but Papa's just checking stashes now. Oh, Sticky Scott, there is no way this happens. Sticky is playing it.
Oh, Leo, thank you for the raid, brother.
Oh my gosh, Papa's pushing hard, and it looks like Sir Sticky's at Crap Lake, I call it, and he's taking his time. There's a real chance Papa Elite might see him here, Bunny. I can't handle the timing on this. I can't handle this, Bunny.
3 minutes left. They don't have far to go, and they are like, Sticky is slowing down, obviously, to get his stamina back because he is overweight, and Papa is just slowly going. Oh, Jeepo, I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah, and chat oh no, we're just getting confirmation on what the moonshine buff is as well, but it basically gives you more endurance and strength. We are down to two minutes. He's on the beach.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's
He's gonna run across. Is he gonna cut left at the bunker here, or is he gonna cut right at the bunker? Because that literally could be the decision that swings his life and death. Again, timing.
Cheapo, if he goes to the road right here, Papa should see him. If he pushes to the road here, no, Papa's moving up the hill.
What the?
No,
Papa. Dude, and I think Sir Sticky has 3 moonshines on him, which is 9 points worth of moonshine that Papa could get, plus the kill, plus the dog tags.
You would have seen him at the checkpoint, Cheapo.
I can't. Oh, he's waiting in the bush though. He's sitting. He's thinking, you know what, dude? I got a minute and a half left. And extract is what, 25 seconds from me. I'm gonna sit here and wait just in case I get another kill shot. I can barely watch this. Papa Elite is just hauling ass up behind him here. The timing. Oh, he's moving. Oh, Sticky's moving. Bunny.
I can't with these two right now. I can't with these two. Sticky's gonna get out. Papa has no idea. Like, that's how. Oh my god.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I can't wait till both competitors realize how close they were to dancing with each other for what, at least 50% of this map, Bunny? Is that about right?
Oh my gosh, these Papa Elite.
If this dude dies, I'm gonna be pissed.
For literally the last 12 minutes of this match, they have been trailing. He has been trailing in this entire time, and because of a few decisions.
Don't you die on me.
Come on, you can do it, Papa. You got this. 6 seconds. You're fine. Last one on the map. They trailed each other. Oh.
Papa is an aggressive player. He is gonna kick himself, buddy, when he realizes if he had moved 10 seconds earlier, that whole scenario of events at the last would have been totally different. There would have been a fight. So many points on the board just left sitting for him. Woo.
Jeepo, from what I'm being told though, these two have been circling each other. They both spawned at Road to Customs. They have been doing this the entire raid. All 25 minutes, they have been doing this. Papa has been right behind him that entire time. Just like, this is what people don't understand. When you play Tarkov, you never realize how close you are to somebody at any given moment, or how close you are to being killed at any given moment. People are always so quick to assume, well, that person was camping, that person was doing this, and it's like, you have no idea. You're making an assumption based off of your experience, and you have no idea. And that is what is amazing about seeing these two perspectives the entire time, is we got to see firsthand what it's like. A few decisions, a few choices through that raid, and it would have been completely different for these two competitors. Gosh, Jeepo, that was entertaining to watch. Let's look at these scores. Tell everybody at home, Jeepo, where we're sitting.
Yeah, absolutely. In first place, we have the Blue Dude still on 71 points. In second, we have Mandini on 50. And in third, we have K3U on 49. So 1 point between second and third. And of course, top 3 qualify for our final tomorrow, guys. Miss Dunk sitting in fourth on 39. Wilo Suggs, good raid from him, up to 5th place. He was in last place, I think, going into Shoreline. So a great come up for him. Just shows you how much these scores can still change. And you know, you guys can see everyone else's score here. I just want to point out Big and Grizzly. He is pushing hard, he is getting kills, but he is just getting so unlucky. That bad finish on interchange, and then sitting in the open chat getting him killed by the SVD has put him down now in 12th place. So he's gonna have so much to prove, Bunny, going into the next map, I think.
We truly, I mean, he does have so much to prove, and it has been a powerhouse. We still have 2 events left to go today. We have Customs coming up and Lighthouse, and we have seen some huge points on both of these maps. We saw Gingy and Trey both yesterday throw up giant points, specifically on Customs, and that really propelled them up. I mean, Trey was low in it and almost came back to get into third yesterday because of this one map. So with that being said, nobody is truly out yet. The only person that has kind of taken a lead here is the Blue Dude. He's really pushing out with 71, but that spot is not secured until the final map is done. Now, what we are going to do, chat, is if you want to stay up to date with all of these scores, make sure you head over to escapefromtarkov.com/evasion. You can click the link in chat or hit the drop down and go to Group C. And when you find that group, you can just stay up to date. We'll have Group D, though, coming up right after this. We have a long day of competition still. Another set of competitors will be coming up here at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it will be myself joined by Narwhal here casting that. Oh, Jeepo. Man, today has been already so hype. And I hope the next group can bring just as much excitement as this group. But before we can get to them, let's go ahead and finish out these last 2 maps here. Jeepo, take it away. Tell us what exactly we can expect from the boss's treasure.
Absolutely. We are off to Customs Daytime Raid with a 25-minute timer. Rashala has stashed his golden TT in the new gas station office. Kill Rashala somewhere near the construction site to get the key off his body and use the key to get that golden TT and extract. Kill any PMCs and scavs in your way. Loadouts, the same. Anything you want, no Reap IRs, no flares, no T7s. 1 point per scav kill, 1 point for PMC kill, 2 points for dog tags on extract, 5 points for Rashala, 2 points for guards, so lots of points there from the boys, 3 points when you extract, and a huge 10 points for the golden TT kill. And just while we're looking at these rules for this raid, I just want to point out some really interesting statistics that are coming through from production right here. We have had 5 players, Bunny, 5 players that have gotten 0 points from looting so far in all of these maps. So these guys are going in and they are going for the kills. And interestingly, Wilo, who went from 12th place up to 5th in one raid, has only killed PMCs. He has not killed a single scav yet. So I always like these interesting little statistical breakdowns. We'll keep bringing those to you guys as we proceed through here. But we are going to be jumping off into customs very, very shortly. Bunny, talk to me. What would your strategy be for this golden TT? Would you be going for Rashala or waiting?
This is a hard one because this one right here triggers so much of the community because of how they have to play this. They either have to play super aggressive or they have to be very passive, because while there are a lot of points on the board, there's only so many of them because there's only so many guards. 1 Rashala, 1 golden TT, and every time somebody takes a kill from you, you're losing out. So you can't be super passive, but you also don't want to be too aggressive because people are going to be circling like sharks ready to attack at a moment's notice. You always have to be on your guard with this one, and it's something that I truly love about this. If you are enjoying this, though, everybody at home, get ready because tomorrow is going to be the championship at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of the competitors that have won their respective rounds, first, second, and third from each of them, will be competing for that prize money tomorrow. And also, guys, we have drops for that event. So if you need something and you want some stuff, guys, make sure you hang out in stream tomorrow to get your drops. And Jeepo, I'm being told, guys, they are getting ready. They are spawning in. They are about to witness a bloodbath here on Customs. Let's go ahead and jump in with Dill Sweatshirt. Is it, like a Dill sweatshirt? Everybody loves a sweatshirt, and this is a scary spawn, as we saw yesterday, and he is pushing the correct direction because somebody does spawn on the opposite side sometimes there from where he is at.
Yeah, it plays when you're in a competitive environment like this against 11 other awesome players. This plays so different than your regular customs raid where you might be hunting Timmys. In that spawn, you might jump on the roof, you might push that other spawn straight away. Here, I'm not sure I'd be doing that, Bunny. I'd be playing this conservatively. You do not want to get knocked out in the opening minute of this raid. We're getting to the sharp end now.
Interesting choice here by K3, deciding to push back towards the spawn. He knows a competitor should have spawned back here. He's hoping that he can take the competitor out, but Mandini is waiting. He is listening. He's like, I'm not going to push too late. I'm going to wait it out here for a second. Is this going to pay off for Mandini, where he takes 2 shots over here onto K3, but I don't know if he drops him with those.
I'm not convinced he did there.
Oh,
He did.
does!
Oh,
Big goes down to those shots a moment
I knew
ago.
they'd push the fucking
Mandini getting
Someone's on the left
those.
as well.
Great.
Oh, man, that beautifully done. Mandini working it out, deciding to play patiently, knowing that somebody may have pushed back. Great call there.
dude, great shooting with a loud mutant. I love this choice of a loud mutant. He's like, I'm over here. Come and fight me. I don't care. I love that aggression. Great stuff from the Valde. Brave as well to hold on this spawn, because as you saw, the other competitor was pushing over there because everybody sort of knows these spawns on customs. Meanwhile, joining Wilo inside, I call this the glass room, Bunny. I'm not sure what you call this, but it looks like we have two competitors up here.
Oh my god, I actually find invisible
Is that a second kill
man.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wilo's getting... That's the second
dude.
grenade kill we've seen today.
ouch.
Wilo
Just no audio.
grenade on the cryo with an RG5. Beautifully done there.
That is a great grenade. And this is, what we're seeing here today is a couple of kills with grenades. People generally try to use these for kills. I'm a big fan of using grenades for area denial, using the audio to be able to push in different directions here. But of course, they go bang, and bangs hurt. So this is great stuff from Wilo, picking up another PMC kill. I'm hoping he can go the whole way through this competition with no scav kills. That would be a really interesting, outcome here at this rate.
Lettuce is always so calm, even during a competition, just having a chit chat with people. While we tune in here with Sticky, who is absolutely hurt. He is going ahead and popping stems left and right, throwing a grenade out so he can push off here. I don't know if that was a grenade that hit him that hurt him, or if those were shots, but he has somebody up on the bridge, he believes, trying to get some sights on them.
Interestingly, nobody has really pushed too close to actual gas building yet as well. I can't wait until that happens. There are so many spots, Bunny, near gas that you can actually sit to have an overwatch on the building itself. You've got that glass room. You've got the train by old gas that people don't really use. You can sit on that train and shoot right across into the building as well. But meanwhile, Papa Elite pushing up here by Scav Bridge. Is he moving towards Sir Sticky yet?
So it's crazy. We have 4 competitors all within each other. Wait, I'm cheating. Dill Sweatshirt is over here also. Papa Elite is just to the right of Dill. Well, his left technically from there. And then we have Sticky also waiting. They are all... Papa's making a push though, and Sticky doesn't see him because Sticky's looking at the bridge. But he's going to hear him pushing up right now. Oh, Papa's looking the wrong...
second guessing himself again. That's Scav's ruined flanks for Sir Sticky. That just give away his position here, Bunny. Yep, Papa heard it. He's waiting.
Grizz is there also. There are so many competitors in this area. Not one single person has pushed to the objective yet, though, Jeepo. Anybody could just walk over there right now and fight the guards because everybody is right here fighting it out.
He's in the bush right in front of Papa Elite, the second one, the one closest to the wall. He's about to throw a nade. He's going to hear this pin pull. He's going to turn. Sir Sticky's got to turn here, surely.
Grenade's coming in.
Flips that full auto button. Fun button's on. Papa Elite pulling back from the engagement, though, because he hears something over by Ice Cream. Apologies for the delay, chat. That is Twitch at its finest. We will try and fix that delay for you going forward as we join Dill Sweatshirt here, holding just under the Tarkov truck. Oof.
He is at that RUAF extract. Lettuce is on the other side by the train. More people are closing in on this area.
This is like a
6
five-way
competitors
fight,
in
Bunny.
one location fighting, Jeepo.
The first one to fire here is going to get pounced on by the others, and it is just going to turn into a cat fight. This is going to be wonderful. I can't wait. You know what, Dill might be able to just sneak past here. He might, if he doesn't get in a fight, he might be able to just sneak past these competitors. Of course, he needs to get into that construction site and actually kill Rashala and get the key.
As we tune in here with Big and Grizzly, Jeepo, that is exactly right. Dill could just snake by everybody. go get the key, but Big and Grizzly is looking right where Dill was. Is Dill going to be able to make this run safely and secure it? I think he's already gone. I think he's already
Sticky
safe.
just glanced down. Sticky just glanced down at his chat, and Grizzly just swung wide at the same time. Oh my god, the timing, Bunny. Stop it.
Chat, stop ruining their luck. You are making this harder for them.
They're looking at each other. They just don't see each other. Oh, he saw him. He saw him in the bush.
Oh,
he got him.
Grizzly gets him. Oh,
beautifully
done.
He had no right to win that fight, Bunny. He had no right. The whole time Sticky was looking there, and he looked away and backed into the bush for the arm stamina again. Oh, the timing. I can't even anymore.
Cheating is on the other side of the map by the bow, and he goes down.
Oh,
the blue dude.
What is happening? The timing on everything. He jumped. He was doing the tree jump to get over that wall like a Giga Chad. Blue dude just chilling behind the Connex, looking for Reshala. Hears him run up. Oh. Of course, yeah, Papa Elite has moved into construction here, so he's kind of cleared off the coast of the river as
Scabby boy?
competitors start to move around now this construction site, looking for Reshala and the boys. Oof.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, with the blue dude used to be a head coach for a competitive FPS team. I believe it might have been Overwatch or something, or PUBG. I'll get clarification on that. But you can see he is just a stone cold killer, confident in his shot, and always just very laxed. He's just always just, oh, no, it's cool. I just killed somebody. It's no big deal. As we tune in here with Sweatshirt.
Sorry, Bunny. I was just saying we're just hearing as well that actually Blue Dude has already killed Reshala, and I assume then has got the key for gas station, so he is probably moving that way. Dill and Big.
Let's go.
Oh! Dill drops Big after Big gets the kill on Sticky earlier. What a trade. Yeah, this has been going on so long, we had no idea that the blue dude had already killed Reshala, got the key, and is making his way to get the golden TT, while every other competitor has been fighting it out on this side of the map.
Do you think, Bunny, that there was a hesitation there because Dill was doing the right-hand lean while prone and it looked like he might be dead? Because they came across each other at much the same time and only one of them even managed to fire their rifle. Ooh, I'd love to ask that question.
Yeah, that is hard to say. I honestly do not know what happened there. Dill going ahead and popping that Propitol, replacing it with a new one. Mandini over here on the backside. Hill still has not really pushed from where he spawned. He is still in the same area. I wonder if he's playing this Jeepo for the golden TT and waiting for somebody to bring it to him.
It would be the smart play. He's already got one PMC kill. He's probably secured that tag, hit the loot. He's moved across from his spawn hill now onto what we call construction hill here behind gas station. And it looks like the smart play is just to sort of make yourself at home here. Just make yourself at home for a little bit because you don't have the key. You've got to assume the rest of these Giga Chads might have it and bring it towards you here.
Miss Dunk all over there by that use, or she is actually inside Alamo or Fortress or a lot of different names that people call this, but she is over there looking for Reshala and the guards. She will be finding out that those bodies have already been decimated by the blue dude, and he has already stripped what he needed off of Reshala and is making his way to the other side of the map.
Indeed, and if you're Dunk, you're knowing Miss Dunk, she's super competitive, very aggressive. She's going to be thinking to herself, right, somebody's come here, taking the key. They're going to be going for gas. She is going to push, I think. If it was me, Bunny, I'd push towards that old gas and I would try to get on that train. That train gives you a beautiful overwatch of new gas station. A lot of people don't know that angle, but I think she hears someone here. She's throwing these close-in grenades. Maybe there's a guard still up?
In the 2 years. Two
I mean,
fucking
could be a
years, man.
guard
Thank you
or
for all the
players
fucking love, bro. I
finally
appreciate that.
making their way over here to find out the same information that
Chat,
she
you
has
guys
found
don't
out,
follow the
deciding to go ahead and
game sheet.
push
You
up.
hit him
She
with a
thinks she may hear
little bit
somebody
love.
up here. I mean, if there is a guard still up, that is good because that is points on the board if she drops him. As of it stands right now, the points have all been stolen by the blue dude.
Just all of them kind of using all of their senses here, using their ears, trying to hear where the fights are happening, trying to get angles that they can best predict where people are going to come from. I think this is very, very smart play. Lettuce has a scav here. Oh,
I'm dead ass gonna die to a scav. GG's. I thought I had a head.
we've all been there. There's no shame in
Don't do
this.
it. Don't do it.
It's a shotgun.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
see
he's
him.
nearly.
It's the face shield. Yo,
Please.
watch me angling the shit out of this guy. Where you at,
He
Custard?
ran away.
I kill PMCs, not AI. What's up?
You got this, Lettuce. You got
Oh, I
this.
had PK, but
The
let's fix my
hardest
leg
character
really
in the
quick before you
game
actually
is a
get in here. Hold
scav AI with a shotgun. Trust me, we all know that.
You wouldn't turn the corner and shoot me in the face while I'm serving, right?
Please take some drugs. Please
He's
take some drugs.
100%
Lettuce.
going to turn the corner
No,
and shoot you in the
cannot go
face while
scav.
you're serving, Lettuce.
Cannot
This
go
is a
scav to save
terrible
my life,
idea.
dude. Actually fucking nuts. Did you see me one tap that scav and he overpen, dude? I tell you, overpen's not a myth.
I mean, it's
Don't say it, buddy.
not.
That's not what she
Trophies on me?
said.
Yeah, I'll pop one then. Okay, I hear that guy close.
Oh.
I was baiting with
Oh.
shots. You guys don't understand.
Papa
Everything's
Elite
on the
is shooting right next to Lettuce. Lettuce is very aware of this now.
You
He's
guys
like,
are
oh
like,
no,
oh, you missed
we got to
Scav.
move.
I
Scab,
think
was
Papa
it?
Elite just
All
killed the
fine.
scav that was causing Lettuce
Tactical
all
master.
that trouble, so he should low-key thank him for that, I think.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Connect.
Now,
I
one
might
is aware
just
of
go
the
hold
other
Scav.
here. Lettuce knows there's a competitor inside new
Or I might say
skeleton
fucking
area moving towards the Alamo
shots
or
next
the
to me. I
stronghold
think
building.
somebody's
What do you
going
call
gas
that one,
buddy.
Bunny? You're a stronghold
Let it
type
run.
of guy, aren't you?
I call it Stronghold. I don't call it Alamo. It to me feels like Rashala's Stronghold. So I've always called it Stronghold. I understand why it would be called Alamo, but yeah, I'm a Stronghold person.
In case you didn't know, I'm clearly from Texas, so that's why I call it Alamo.
It's the accent. I called it. I called it your accent 100%.
What do I do now?
You know, that's a question for chat. Can we get that as a poll in chat? I want to know, guys, what do you call this? Do you guys call it Skeleton? Do you call it Rashala's Base? Do you call it Alamo? I'm very curious.
Walmart.
We
That's a
call
great
it
one. We should all
Walmart.
call it Walmart.
Oh, Fortress. A lot of Fortress in there.
Hideout. Stronghold, yeah.
It's to my left.
Oh, Lettuce Sucks is moving right towards Papa Elite here. He's on the other side of the blue fence. I don't think he's aware that Papa has turned around. He's about to run around the corner, Bunny. Oh, that metal's so loud.
He knows. But Lettuce lives. He lives.
How did he
Papa didn't drop him with that. Lettuce is
This could
popping
get-
a Propatol, going ahead and getting this. He has 2 heavy bleeds. Lettuce has got to fight this out, though. He's going ahead and stopping one of those heavy bleeds. Did not get it off in time, but Papa is going to go ahead and push. Doesn't know exactly where he's at.
Oh, no,
Fires,
I
and
didn't
Papa goes
reload.
down.
Did he
What
run
a
out of ammo?
dumbass.
I was trying to count, but he had an SR-25 with 20 round mags, and he didn't reload. Did he run out of ammo there?
You
Oh,
guys thought I was gonna die. You're like, God damn it, Lettuce.
we did, Lettuce. I take it back, dude. I thought you were done.
got
You
shot
should be
first, and you
dead.
ran away.
GG's to Lettuce Sucks, chat. Let's give him some love.
Whomever that was. Sorry.
I do not know if Papa clicked during
Maybe
that
one of the
fight.
gases.
I'm
No
not
way
sure
that,
if there was a
Rashali
missed
hasn't been
reload
cleared
that
out
he
yet,
should have
unless he had
done.
key.
But
He was
unfortunately
heading
for
from that way.
him,
Or no, he was
Lettuce
headed
was
outside of
ready.
construction.
Lettuce decided to say, you know what,
Oh, it's
we've
my
got this, and survive. Couldn't kill
Listen.
a scav, but drops a player with ease.
He had no right to win that fight. Full credit to him. He reacted well under contact. He pulled out of that fight in a very disadvantageous corner. And he just held. He did the drugs. He got his mobility back, won the fight. But now we have Dill's sweatshirt moving through construction. He heard that fight. Lettuce Sucks is trying to piece his life back together, doing arts and crafts in the corner. And Dill is slowly moving up to where he heard that fight. Always do the
Dill,
drugs,
Snake.
Chief.
Yep. Dill smells the blood in the water. He's going to try to find this and attack like a shark, but Papa Elite is in chat. He did say he forgot to reload because, you know, smooth brain. It happens to all of us, and when the pressure is on, it really happens. So much love to Papa Elite, guys. GG's all around. Go show Papa some love. Give him a follow. Seriously, great fight there.
Yeah, absolutely great fight. Full shout out to all our competitors chat. They're out here doing their best for you, doing their best to entertain. And it is so easy to, in the middle of all of this chaos, just to forget to hit the R button in a fight like that where you need to push because you've got him on the back foot. Ooh.
All right, with
I think
Dill,
this is going to happen, Bunny.
Dill smells the blood. He's still ready to attack. Lettuce isn't fully aware of it yet. Kind of in his inventory, looking around. Dill is looking. And what's crazy, though, is they are both closing in over here on Fortress with no idea that everything is still dead. I have no idea what the blue dude's been doing. He's probably been able to go get the golden TT, have a martini, and oh my gosh! What?
Helmets save lives sometimes, though, but not this time, Bunny. Wow, that was such a clean one-tap on a very small moving target. Great shooting from Dill. Oh, Lettuce sucks. Survived the previous fight, but that wasn't a fight. That was just a put down.
Has something up on the hill. I can't tell what he's got lined up in his sight. It may be the blue dude who has worked his way around, and I think Mandini's strategy may pay off here if the blue dude exposes himself for too long.
They're looking at each other almost. The angles, they're like 20 degrees off. I think he's gonna see him. Blue dude moving down the hill.
Oh!
There it is.
Interesting
There it
camping
is!
spot. All right.
That's who we needed to kill.
Oh! This is what we talked about.
That's perfect.
This is exactly what we talked about, Jeepo.
That's
I
fucking
had
beautiful.
a feeling this is what Mandini was going to
and he has other
do
tags.
for this. He was going to play it passive. He was going to stay on this side of the map, and he was going to wait for whoever came to the gas station to try to get, and it worked out perfectly for him. Now the question is, is the key on
I think
blue dude, or was it in his gamma and Mandini is out of luck? And that is exactly what it looks like.
Put it in my gamma. Again, I'm not sort of competitive, bitter type of old boomer, you know. I would do that for sure, but I think this was a credit to Mandini here. He made a strategic choice when he spawned in. He realized he was far from Reshala. If he tried to kill Reshala himself, he's going to have to push across the map and then push back to gas. That is a lot of work to have to do on this map. I think he made the right play by saying, you know what, I'm going to kill this player, I'm going to move across to gas, and I'm going to wait and be patient. Meanwhile, Miss Dunk getting the survival points. She is in 4th place, right behind 3rd. Strategic from her as well, securing the points that she's got, trying to get into that top 3 so she can appear in our finals tomorrow. And now we're down to the final 2, I believe, Mandini and Dill.
Yeah, now Mandini still needs to move to the entire side of the map, or he needs to go through and see if power is on and extract through that fortress extract, whereas Dill is about to hit jump over and make his way to ZB13. Now, the thing to note here is, I mean, like, I totally agree with what Miss Dunk did there. She's like, all the guards are dead, Rashala's dead, the key's gone, there's nothing here. I might as well pick up points where I can and stay alive and use that to the best of my ability. Is still going to go to old gas extract. It looks like he may. It does seem to be up, and I believe he should have that.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna kill these.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, you know, guys, you can all check the scores. We will, of course, keep you updated the scores. You can see them at the bottom of your screen as well. But if you go to escapefromtarkov.com/evasion, you will see the scores as they update live. And that actually puts Dunk up into 3rd position. So she was probably aware of what she was doing by securing those points, getting herself into 3rd before the final map. Probably had a conversation with her battle mod as well to confirm that. I think that was smart play from her. Looks like Dill, again, gonna make that choice, grab the vodka, which is obviously what you would do in that scenario, and take those extract points as well.
Yes, with 4 minutes closing in right now, Dill is going to go ahead and get out of this raid. Now it's all up to Mandini. Where is he going to go? And how far does he have to run? 4 minutes left. He should be able to make it to at least RUAF or to Power Extract, depending on what he runs into. Who knows? Scavs may spawn in and slow him down.
Oh, please, not Sniper Scav. Always scary. Exactly. I think he has enough time, but he's going to move a little more cautiously than we would, because we, of course, have the advantage of knowing there are no other competitors on this map right now. So he might go a little bit slow here. This is the downside of his strategy of waiting near gas. You can see he's already double guessing. Are there people camping? Are there people camping? You can hear him talking here. Picking up 3 points, though, on these Scavs.
But is it going to be enough, Jeepo? Are these points that he's picking up? Because he used a lot of time waiting. A lot. And unfortunately, with 1 point apiece for the Scavs, you're not really making up a lot unless you get out here and can secure the extract points. So it's hard to say. Like, in this situation, I don't know what the best, but he's still up. He's running. He's making his way over towards extract.
So,
he's not being bombarded by Scavs.
Yeah, I'm just cautious and curious on time here. I do not want to see another MIA in a competition here. But it is possible.
Okay, so
he is taking his time. He's getting these points grinded out. Remember, he went into this. He is, I think, in second place right now. So he really wants to try and secure his position. Needs to get out before an MIA happens. It might be closer than you think, depending on where he decides to go here. He's trying to avoid the Alamo area for obvious reasons. He thinks somebody might be camping. Rashala could be there. The 40 mil might be up. Please just get out. I can't, buddy. I can't.
I'm nervous right now, DP. 2 minutes left on the clock. He is draining time quickly, but he should. I mean, he should be fine. I don't see him not making it to RUAF. Like, it should always be open. Also, it should be one of his extracts. But man, he has taken his time to get over there. 1 minute and 30 left on the clock. He really needs to hurry.
Keep in mind that every competitor has a battle mod. You can sometimes hear the battle mods talking to our competitors, and I'm sure if he said to his battle mod, they'd be screaming, "Please get out! Just leave, Mandini." He sees another point here for the take, and 1 minute 14 left.
No matter what, we got points up on the board.
Yeah, but you do have points, but you could be getting 3 more if you get to extract. He's clearing out over there towards extract, seeing if there's anybody over there, making a little bit of noise. 57 seconds left, taking a little bit more time to shoot a couple more Scavs that have spawned in.
I'm a big fan of min-maxing your points here.
Where's he going?
Big fan.
Okay.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, the way he was jumping made me think he was running to the other side, and I was like, no, you can just leave. Just go there. 30 seconds left. He is really apprehensive about somebody being over here. He is just gonna clear this extract.
Kill this Scav safely.
I mean, he should be fine. There's 20 seconds left. He just needs to be in there with 7 or 8 seconds on the clock. He's got it.
Are you sure about
problem.
that? Are you sure it's 7 or 8, Bunny? Are we sure?
Yes,
okay.
it was 7. It was 7.
All
right.
Okay.
With that
I wasn't
being
worried.
said,
You were
10
worried.
seconds left. He decided to use every single moment of that raid to try to rack up as many points. We'll see here in just a moment if it paid off for him or not. And man, these scores, Jeepo, they're close. They are close. Let's go ahead and bring them up for everybody at home. See exactly where we're sitting, Jeepo. Tell me, what do we got going on here?
Yeah, listen, I wasn't worried about Mandini there at all. I could tell you were by your tone, but I was fine. So in first place, going through to our final, as it stands, going through to our final tomorrow, Blue Dude. The Blue Dude, 91 points. In second place, 75 points, Mandini. And actually very good because he killed that first place competitor, stopping him increasing that lead he has. In third place, tied with fourth place now, Miss Dunk and K3U tied for third and fourth on 49 points. Then coming up, not very far behind, and keep in mind there's so many points still available on Lighthouse, which is our next map chat. We have Papa Elite on 32, Dill on 29, 1 point behind that, Wilo Suggs on 28. I'm Sir Sticky on 23, all the way down. Lettuce Sucks 20, Wait I'm Cheating 16, Cryodilic 13, and Big and Grizzly just getting so unlucky tonight. Just so many things going against him on 9th place, rounding up our 12 right now. Bunny, what's your thinking? Where do you think this is going into our last map?
With this being said, I mean, we have the blue dude. He is already at what Chief hit on the first round yesterday. He is at what second place hit yesterday, and closing in on that high score that Gingy set with 109. We still have an entire map left. A lot can happen here as we move into Lighthouse. Lighthouse is about to come up. We have airdrops on this map every 3 minutes, full of OFZ shells. You know what? Let's real quick go ahead and take a look at those rule sets for what the competitors are going to be doing here on Lighthouse, because with this tie as it stands with Miss Dunk and K3U sitting in third and fourth, both tied at 49, if we were to end right now, it's whoever has the most PMC kills. So that's how we handle our tiebreakers. It's whoever had the most PMC kills will take the win and move on to Sunday's championship. Jeepo, tell the people at home what we're about to experience with air support.
Yeah, absolutely. We're rewarding aggression by giving it to the most PMC kills. But now, moving on into our final map of this Group C semi-final, air support. This is on Daytime Lighthouse, another 25-minute map. The objective is to recover as many of the OFZ shells, OFZ for you people out there in the wrong parts of the world, as you can from the airdrops and extract with them. Kill any scavs and PMCs in your way for points. Multiple shells may be looted. You can bring any loadout you want. No reap-IRs, no flares, no T7s. You get 1 point per scav or rogue kill. Remember, rogues are not worth more than scavs. It's a very, very risky strategy to focus on the rogues. 1 point per PMC. You get 2 points per dog tag on extract, 3 points for extracting, and again, 3 points per OFZ shell. Keeping in mind, guys, there's going to be more than one airdrop on this map. There's a lot of shells up for grabs here. Bunny, we saw some really interesting takes on this yesterday. We saw people moving around and anticipating airdrop locations and not quite getting rewarded for it. What would your take be on this? Are you gonna hunt those kills down, or are you gonna focus on the rogues? What's your play?
Oh, no. This is something that we saw yesterday, unfortunately, for a couple of our competitors, where they went over to the rogues. They decided to fight them, and they unfortunately got by the rogues and were out of the competition. I think being anywhere near the rogues is a terrible idea unless there's a drop there and you need those points. I think staying on this side of the water, away from the rogues, away from the water treatment facility, is the way to go and just rack up those points. And I mean, here's the thing about it. You're going to see these airdrops coming in, and you've got to be aware that everybody else on the map knows exactly where they are. We did see a lot of competitors eye the airdrops and then we'll forget where they were at. And that was another thing, because there are so many of them coming in. Keeping track of all of them is very, very difficult. But this is the same kind of thing that we saw with customs, where Lighthouse is a very long map. It's very, elongated, so the spawns are very close to each other, so everybody has to push towards one another, and we see a lot of fights. So some folks may be taken out very early, and that will be the end of their run and of their chance to get to the top 3 for this. And with that being said, our competitors are getting close to moving in. I want to take the time again to thank everybody here at Battle State Games for helping us put this on, to thank our awesome sponsors, Goodies Granola, Empire Jerky, and Stents Built PCs. And also, guys, make sure you head over to the website, over to evasion.gg. That way you can find all of the rule sets. We're going to have another group right after this, and we are going to repeat exactly what we just did. And make sure you head over to all of our socials, evasion_gg, on everything: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. So that way, if you have missed any of the action and you want to go back and re-watch it, head over to YouTube. The VODs will be posted there. Jeepo, as our competitors get ready for this, do you think we're going to see some more M1A action? I have been very surprised how many M1s over SR25s we've seen this run.
Yeah, I mean, look, I hate to use the word meta in Tarkov. We know Nikita hates it too. But a lot of these guys have gamer fingers. They can make those semi-automatics sing, so you don't need full auto. I personally prefer the SR25 this wipe, but I have a special place in my heart for those M1As. So I like seeing both out there. But I'm just thinking, you know, we saw yesterday a great example of Holly Lion playing the high ground on Lighthouse. Of course, you play the high ground on Lighthouse, but he played it so well. He picked up, was it 4 PMC kills? And he picked up a lot of shells, extracted safely. So there's a huge amount of points on this map if these guys play these well. And yeah, I think everybody's going to be rocking either 7.62 NATO or Shutter 7.62 Communist. I don't think it's quite as good. I don't like that BP round as much, but I'm all in for that. I'm all in for that 7.62 NATO.
Yes, and with this, don't forget next weekend, after this weekend of the championship for NA, we'll be doing it all again next weekend with EU and experience a lot of the EU guys over there and exactly what they bring to the table, because they always are a powerhouse region and they slay out. I enjoy watching a lot of our EU competitors, even if not all of them speak English. And then, guys, we have a lot still planned for this year. We have a lot to announce here at Evasion. There's so much coming up. We still have trios, and I can't wait for those signups to see that. Let's hop in with Ms. Dunk as she spawns up on the mountain and needs to be a little bit careful about where she walks, because I think she is up top.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is an interesting spawn for Dunk. Those of you guys, as you can see, she's already found another competitor. She took a shot. She did miss. He has the time to start running for cover, but of course, she can just sit here in this bush and try and relocate him. These spawns on Lighthouse are a little bit spicy, I think is probably the word I'm going to use here. We can hear that first airdrop coming in as well. Of course, the airdrops give you that little bit of a tactical ability as well. You can make the move that you need to make using the airdrop for audio cover. So hopefully, Dunk, if this was me, I think, Bunny, I would relocate here. I've taken the shot. I didn't get the kill. I don't want to be on this hill anymore. What would you do? Would you look for this airdrop and move towards it instead?
Yeah, I would be getting off of this hill as fast as possible. This is dangerous. You are very, very exposed to anybody to your back and to your front end. Plus, you have the rogues here a little bit further. And she's close to the landmine section, so she does need to move back down the hill and wrap around so she doesn't run through those landmines. Now, the great part about this is most of the competitors should feel very comfortable moving around this map, as this was their qualifying map. Remember, we had them qualify on this map, hunting rogues. And a lot of people got blown up by landmines. I felt kind of bad.
It's funny though, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny to watch. It's not funny when you're on the wrong side of it. Let's put it that way.
I don't know about you, Jeepo. Whenever I hear landmines going off, whether it's on this map, woods, you know, any map, I just chuckle to myself every single time.
The only time I don't is when I'm on that bloody woods map and I need to kill 3 players in one raid, and that's my Timmy that just blew up, and I kind of need that Timmy to come stumbling my way, please. So be kind enough, Timmys, to not walk into landmines. I would appreciate that. I'll be honest with you. Make my life
I feel
a little
very
easier.
bad for Dunk right now. This spawn and missing that shot on him has put her in a very bad position. She is stuck in a hard place here because she has the rogues in front of her. She has the person she shot at behind her, and she is just waiting. And I mean, I think she's going to possibly start picking rogues off here. That might be the way to do it. Or she's going to leave them up as like a safety precaution in case somebody pushes from the other side of the map. It's hard to tell right now.
Yeah, this is tough. And we have no player-on-player kills yet, so all 12 competitors are still alive. Everybody's playing this one very cautious. They know what's at stake here. A place in tomorrow's final at the same time tomorrow, guys, with $3,000 up for grabs. So nobody wants to be too rash here. Pretty much anybody can still qualify if they have a good round. So they're all just sort of, look at them, looking at all the high spots, looking at all the silhouettes. This is learning when not to take a silhouette is very important here, because you'll get spotted so easily by other players.
And just to note,
Another
that was
airdrop.
missed. Yep, here comes the next airdrop, and just a note, that was K3 and Dunk on screen. They are still tied for third. Neither one of them has put up any points in this match, and it is going to be a close call between those two. And they both are, I think they both may know where their standings are at the moment, so they're going to be playing a little bit passively because they do not want to die. They want to make sure they are going to get as many points as possible to outpoint the other one and get into this top 3 for the championship Sunday.
Yeah, and just before we switched scenes there, did you notice what one of the competitors had in his bag? A huge shout out for that. I'm a big proponent of using smokes in all video games, including Tarkov. It looked like he had about 25 smoke grenades with him, so I'm a big fan of this. Looks like, oh, she's looking, he's still alive. Shoot him.
Bill sees him. Oh! Drops Grizzly.
The timing. He couldn't hear him because the audio from the airdrop, he would have heard him sprint up behind, I think. And actually, Dill looked at him, looked at him prone. It looked like it was a dead body. Initially didn't even fire. Did a double tick and then gets the one tap. Oh, so unlucky.
So unlucky here, Jeepo, but look at this. Cryo and Dunk are pushing towards one another. They are extremely close. Cryo is on the main road. She may hear him running. She does. She goes ahead and puts a couple of shots, but she goes down.
Oh, no! Miss Dunk has went down, and I don't think she got any points secured on the scoreboard here. So this is huge for that third place tie right now. Big kill from Cryo. GG's.
Oh, she absolutely slayed out his armor, hit a bunch of shots, took out his arm. Unfortunately, just did not drop him here. So here is what is going to happen. If K3 puts up any points, he will take third from Miss Dunk. Doesn't mean that he's in yet. There are still a lot of competitors that are very, very close to his score. But if he dies and they both stay at the exact same points and he gets nothing, it's whoever had the most PMC kills will be moving on to tomorrow's championship round. We'll see how this unfolds through the rest of this match.
Meanwhile, Sir Sticky sitting up here on a high place, using his scope, looking around. Again, the one thing I really love about Lighthouse, and I'm super excited for the new traders and the new expansion, is these long shot possibilities. These 400 meter headshots on PMCs are exceptionally satisfying. And we did hear that Sir Sticky did drink a moonshine as soon as this raid started. The moonshine still has the buffs that apply here, which I think is essentially like taking an SJ6 and a mule at the same time, so he gets that high strength and that high stamina as well. So I like that cheeky little detail. I thought I'd throw that out there.
Something we have not seen from any competitors, but one thing I do want to point out earlier also is that the use of, we talked about this yesterday, was competitors using the plane's audio to mask their run. We saw that when Biggs died, or Grizzly died, where his audio was masked, and so many competitors, you'll see them kind of wait for the airplane and then make a big run. Wait for the airplane, make a big run, and it's really working out here as we turn into Wilo Suggs and Lettuce Sucks. Lettuce is going up on top of Pride Rock. Wilo may be aware, though?
They are. These two have actually been VoIPing already in this round. We have had it confirmed that Suggs has wrapped around Lettuce because Lettuce VoIPed at him, so they are aware of each other's presence. I think they're just doing that little tango, that little dance before we get into the proper stuff here. So let's see who gets a better position before what I think is inevitably going to end up in one of these guys getting killed.
Very true. While VoIP is, while VoIP is fun, it does give your position away, and if your competitor or, somebody else on the live server doesn't care, I do want to let you guys know, though, Sir Sticky is still in this area also, so we may see a third party at any moment. We have a three-way battle possible on our hands here.
Come on.
This is tense. We might even have a fourth person in this area. This is too tense for me, Bunny. This is why I don't compete anymore. That and the fact I suck. This is why I host. I can barely handle this tension just watching it.
4 people all around. Wilo thinking that Lettuce is down low here in this little ravine area, trying to get eyes over by the truck. Does not see anybody, but thinks he hears something. But Lettuce hears something above him as he throws a grenade out onto another person. This is a 4-way fight now over here below Pride Rock.
Jumping in with Wait, I'm cheating to see what he can see and hear. He is starting to throw these nades. I think he's worried that he's got someone below him on his left and on the right on the other side of Pride Rock.
Oh, he goes ahead and peeks him. I want to talk about what Waiting just did there, though. If you noticed, he pulled out the grenade, underhanded it beautifully to where he thought he was, but did the lofty underhand, and he is getting into it, though, dropping down, trying to get any kind of audio here, Jeepo. See how they unfold here. He sees his head. Can he get the shot?
This might be it if he peeks left. He also did a very risky peek and ran. He pulled out of the peek while dipping his head down to keep his head hitbox safe. Something you see a lot of advanced players do. He is using the audio here to push. They both are.
Really, really smart.
The MDR! The MDR wins on full auto.
Oh, cheating. What a beautiful... They both tried to do the same thing. Push at the same time with the audio while we jump into Mandini. Getting absolutely lit up. He lost his leg. His head is ringing. But I think he won the fight against Cryo.
Great fight,
and
man.
another great fight happening. They are happening all over this map now, Bunny. We can barely keep up. These guys are just going for it now. They know what's on the line. GG, you hear Mandini calling it. Fantastic fight. Dude, those were both high level fights. That use of maneuver by cheating, getting his head hitbox out of the way, and then just relying on that full auto spray. Ooh. I'm loving this. I'm loving how aggressive they're being when the airdrop's coming in.
GG's, brother. Great fight.
Let's jump in over with Dill sweatshirt here. Right above this resort area, the lodge, the cottage, looking over towards Pride Rock, trying to get eyes on anybody that may be running along there. You get very silhouetted if you're running down there, and it looks like he may have actually spotted somebody.
He might have, maybe not, maybe not.
Scav shooting somebody from the road.
Being patient here. Of course, he is sitting near the Red Rebel extract, which none of these competitors will have access to. No Red Rebels on these accounts provided very kindly to us by BSG on these private servers tonight. So he's going to push around maybe over towards the village here. It looks like I'm just trying. Oh yeah, Wilo's below him on the left, Bunny. He's in the big chalet down on the left. This little the little outbuilding. It looks like they're about to bump into each other yet. And they don't know, and we do. I love this.
We love seeing their points of view, how they are. Now Wilo is making the run. Dill is not moving, so Dill should have an audio cue before Wilo does. But Dill's going to go ahead and push, hop up, get a little aggressive here. Let's see how this fight unfolds. But it doesn't matter. Dill dies. Wilo heard the jump, got the shots, and dropped him. Beautiful. SVDS putting in work during this competition.
Dude, that SVD. We need to get an appreciation for the SVD in chat, guys. Come on, let's get. I want to know who actually likes this gun. I love this gun. It's so refreshing to see somebody respecting it and running it in a competition. That is, great stuff from him tonight. He is. Again, I'm going to try and get confirmation, but I don't think he's killed a single single scav. He is just killing PMCs in every raid.
Absolutely,
it's not even meta. It's not even meta.
Love
that
to
one.
See it. I know, like this is something we talk about. We see M1As, we see mutants, so much MDRs.
Thank you, Hexgrid.
But seeing an SVD run during a competition, I mean, that's just mind blowing.
He is showing it how it's done. He doesn't need to run it super meta. It is not fully pimped out. Doesn't need to.
Don't forget, if you need, you can head over to escapefromtarkov.com/evasion, and it will have all of those scoreboards for you. Make sure you select Group C or click the link in chat when it pops up.
Oh, God. Whoa. You're under distraction, chat. Let's go.
Now, something that hasn't been updated yet, we're still sitting at K3U. It's still at 49 points. So is Miss Dunk as of right now.
Interestingly, Blue Dude here kind of was moving against the grain. This map, the one criticism I would say of Lighthouse, it is very one-dimensional. You go from south to north towards the water treatment facility. And he actually pushed against the grain there, which is probably what allowed him to pick up a couple of those PMC kills. Now he's decided, you know what? Had enough of this. I'm going north again. Very cautiously scanning the known sniper spots on that hill as well. Kind of doing the gamer lean here, Bunny.
I know. I'm just watching. I'm so enthralled by what we're seeing here on the screen. Papa Elite making a move over here. We still got our leader up on the big screen. The Blue Dude, as it sits right now, will be moving into tomorrow's championship. Almost impossible for him to fall out. I mean, it is impossible for him to fall out.
Papa Elite here, chat, went into this raid in 5th place, and top 3 is very, very achievable for him right now. So a lot of pressure on him here to have a solid raid, get a couple of these OFZ shells, and get out. I'm sure his battle mod is keeping him very updated on the scores.
This is something we saw a lot yesterday also, where the competitors had a tendency to kind of play it out, try to get kills where they could early, not really get into too much or go for these drops until the last few minutes. With 9 minutes left on the clock, though, the competitors are going to have to start thinking about these drops and moving towards these OFZ shells or moving to extract. Looks like Papa Elite may have sights on somebody, and might have just been a scav. Wait, I'm cheating over here in the wooded area.
All right.
I'm just Bunny to draw to your attention and the attention of chat. Interestingly, 3rd and 4th, Miss Dunk is dead and has been now for about 10 minutes. Still technically in 3rd place due to the PMC kill she has. Still tied on score with K3. K3 has not put any points on the board yet in this raid. He is playing exceptionally passive. He just needs 1 point to pull ahead and qualify for tomorrow's final.
Wait, I'm cheating.
Looks like
Did
something's
he
about
just
to show
see the
here.
Blue Dude as the Blue Dude pushes for this first crate? But it's going to put him in a bad position, not knowing that Wait, I'm cheating is here. Cheating's going to go ahead and pop a Propital to get ready for this fight. The Blue Dude still has no idea. He's a sitting duck and he's dead!
Oh, I was so worried that taking those drugs were going to slow him down too much. Whew.
Oh, Wait, I'm
so
cheating.
risky.
Played that perfectly, throwing the smoke nade out, covering. He's smoking the area out, going ahead and grabbing the Blue Dude's tag. And if he's going to smoke it enough, it should give him the chance to smoke
this
that
is the
box
smokes I
and
was
grab those
talking about
shells.
earlier. These are the smokes I was talking about earlier. I maybe would have thrown that smoke a few minutes ago before I ran in there. But you know what? I love that he's doing it. It's fantastic. He's going to make sure he gets all of these points and he needs them. He started this raid down in 11th place. But if he gets out here, a couple of kills and a lot of these shells, it's certainly doable. 3rd place is only 49 points. It is doable for him here.
He does have one OFZ shell in his backpack, looking for the other two, grabbing that ETG. Really good medical pickup there, but does not seem to have any of the other OFC shells. Wait, I'm cheating is bouncing out of this. Really smart to fall back. As we take a look over here with me and Deanie, all the way at the back of the treatment facility, just kind of hanging out.
Be all right.
I think the blue dude can be pretty proud of his performance tonight. I think he's hopefully still secure in that first place, but let's just keep a little eye on it. There's still the second and third. I think second and third still totally open here, Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Completely. Still a lot of opportunity for people to move up. Cheating, moving up onto this body, double checking it, grabbing that tag from Lettuce from earlier. So now he has 2 tags. He has an OFZ shell with 6 minutes left, though. He does need to start looking for some of these other drops and grabbing these OFZ shells. But he has no idea how many people are still up on this map as we tune in with K3, going ahead and finding a drop and grabbing no shells because that's the drop that Waiting and the blue dude were just at.
And again, he needs just 1 point. He needs just 1 point to move from 4th into 3rd, and I'm not sure he's doing enough right now to guarantee it. We are in the red. There is less than 10 minutes left in this round. He desperately needs something. He needs a scav, Bunny. Anything.
Anything at all. It also comes down to the tiebreaker, where their PMC kills stand, because remember, we use PMC kills as a tiebreaker here at Evasion. So if K3 is ahead of Dunk in PMC kills, K3 will be moving on to tomorrow's championship, as long as nothing crazy happens and somebody doesn't come out of left field and still that 3rd place slot. But he wants to make sure he secures it, so he needs to move a little bit quicker and get to some of these drops.
Yeah, the pressure is on him now. I think he's probably becoming aware of that. He has left it very, very late. There's a chance that a lot of these scavs are already dead. Maybe he can get a rogue, but of course that has its own risks attached to it. Successful extract, of course, will get him enough points to move into 3rd as it stands. So maybe that's the play. Oh, there it is!
Oh, there it is. There's the point. Now that is confirming it. That should move K3 to be secured for 3rd, because I believe it was Dill Sweatshirt was the next closest at 32 points to try to take this 3rd place, and Dill is no longer in this match.
But Wait I'm Cheating is putting up an impressive score here. He's got PMC kills, he's got scav kills, he's moving up towards the resort. Actually, there is a chance that him and K3 are about to bump into each other. They're very, very close, and Wait I'm Cheating does have a backpack full of those OFZ shells.
But is it going to be enough with Wait I'm Cheating only at 16 points? That is going to be a huge amount of points to make up. But K3 drops the scav that Wait I'm Cheating was shooting at. And now Wait I'm Cheating should be aware that somebody else is around. Oh, and he is, if you notice that, Wait I'm Cheating went ahead and said, nope, these are my OFZs. I killed somebody for them. Let me put them in this container. Nobody else gets them.
It's the right move. Right now, final map of this qualifier for tomorrow's finals before we move on to Group D later in the day. Oh!
I knew I fucking heard
Oh! K3 runs right into Wait I'm Cheating, I think. It was. We get to see this from both perspectives here.
So now we will see it from Wait I'm Cheating. Getting that kill, beautifully done, dropping that spray. Now he just has to play this out. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Papa Elite over at the... Papa Elite over here towards
the most
village.
He is, yeah. Oh, he just goes down as well.
Papa Elite gets taken out by a scav at the village.
Was that a rogue? No, it was a regular scav. Oh.
Unfortunate there. There's the body of K3. It was a
Shotgun
shotgun
scav, buddy.
scav that took out Papa Elite. That is, we have all been
We've all
there,
been
Papa.
there.
I feel for you.
We've all been there, dude. That needed to be a big raid from Papa. He was closing in on that top 3. I do not have the scores confirmed, so we will have to wait until after this raid to get that to see if he made it. But I do believe K3, with that 1 point, that one scav kill, might be enough to see him through into 3rd. That'll be the biggest scav kill of his life, if that is true. Watching here, wait, I'm cheating, and Mandini sitting near the road, waiting to hear if he has some kill, any fights he can push here, I think, with just 1 minute left on the timer.
Yeah, Mandini hanging out way back here towards this extract. I think Wait I'm Cheating is going to go ahead and push towards that path to shoreline, and Mandini will use that north blockade extract. It's Northern Road Block extract. I can't remember the exact terminology of it. Sorry, chat. But he is moving over there towards that extract. And that is the angry scav, I believe, that dropped Papa Elite. Can Wait I'm Cheating get revenge for Papa?
We are running out of time here, Bunny. He needs to make it across to Lighthouse extract right now.
Oh, Suggs is still in this.
Of these shells, you can drop everything.
Wait, I think Wait I'm Cheating is fighting Suggs.
He is.
Oh my god, he's eating.
Oh, did he just kill him? Did he just kill him? No.
Suggs.
Maybe. He's still up. He's not in a good. He's a chicken nugget. He's chicken nugget. Look at all those OFZ shells. He's not going to get out on time.
Oh my god. Suggs has so many shells with 7 seconds left. Nobody is close to the extract. Suggs pushes out, but Cheating drops Suggs, and then he doesn't get out with an MIA.
Oh my days, buddy.
I'm fine.
What a way to end it. Look at that. 4 PMC kills for Wait I'm Cheating, but an MIA at the end of the raid. Running out of time to register all those points. Bunny, what do you say?
What has been today's Group C battle? What has happened? We've had two MIAs. Would have technically been 3 if Suggs didn't push and get dropped there by Cheating at the end. But man, what a battle, what a group that we just saw there. And with those scores being set in stone, we will find out exactly what 3 are moving on to tomorrow's battle. Jeepo, take it away. Tell everybody who we will see in the championship tomorrow.
Absolutely. Look, a big shout out to all of our competitors today. That could have went either way for so many of them. There were so many close minutes there on each of those, but apologies, chat. I do still have the scores on my screen, so don't worry. In first place, going through to tomorrow's final with 102 points, we have Mandini. In second place, going through with 91 points. Went into this last raid in first place, dropped to second, but still safe. Da Blue Dude. And in third place, those points he secured right at the death before he died is K3U through in third place to tomorrow's final. Bunny, breathe.
With that being said, Jeepo, that is going to bring semifinals Group C to a close. It has been an absolute, just crazy group from beginning to end. But don't go anywhere, folks. We have an entire another group coming up with our semifinals, Group D. And man, is this group about to slay out. I expect a lot of murder and a lot of death from this group. Every single person in here, I mean, they just slay day in and day out. So, Jeepo, with that being said, though, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you and, give them that spiel.
Yeah, I will. Thank you guys. Appreciate being here. Had a really good time, as I always do. My name is Jeepo TV. I'm a UK-based Tarkov streamer out of Northern Ireland. I mostly stream weekends and after work on the weekdays, so about 6 p.m. UK time onwards, focusing on squad play and trying to do better as a team as opposed to solo raids. Loved being here. I'm going to hand it off to one of my fellow casters for this second leg today, Group D, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the final. You can find me, Jeepo TV, on Twitch, Twitter, all the places. Instagram probably. I'm on there too.
Seriously, much love. I do appreciate it. Absolutely amazing job, Jeepo, as always. Guys, we will be back in just a few minutes for the next group as we get everybody switched out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Much love, everybody.